Okay. Um, alright, everybody. I am really sorry. Apparently, I thought we had went live, but we haven't. How you all doing? Welcome to this week's episode of Extra Credit Plays. I am Nick. Joining me, as always, is the man who always manages to make Doom eternal, Lug. How you doing, buddy?
Welcome. Still trying to figure out how to stream it someday. OBS doesn't like it very much.
Yeah. Usually when I go live on OBS, it automatically does it, but for some reason, it's like, oh, we're not going to work today. And then now, and as always, we have the woman who knows the difference between Triss and Yennefer, Bunny Girl Nyx.
Hello.
Alright. Hey, Jason. Hey, Taladia. Great to have you here. Always happy to see you. We're playing some Witcher 3. We got the Henry Cavill mod. I gotta say, this looks really good.
It does.
Oh.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch.
Alright, what's Jason saying next?
Leg extended, hand flat,
Says,
head down.
good to see you
Chin
guys
to
again. I got
chest.
kicked off X because I said upset
gentleman
someone.
will
I think
rehearse.
it was about Taylor Swift.
Oh,
A day in the modern world. I'm an old school country fan.
yeah. I don't blame you. I mean, there are worse things to get done. I'm dabbing!
Wrong,
He's dabbing!
wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's dabbing.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nord.
You do realize he's dabbing, right?
Come with me.
Somewhat.
Oh.
The gentleman.
Oh, so today's been like really freaking exhausting for me. I actually did a con today,
Your arch magnificency.
and I still gotta do another one. I gotta do the rest of it tomorrow. I actually did pretty well
might
today.
not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
What you been up to, Nyx?
I have been hanging out with my nieces who came yesterday.
Aww.
It's been a treasure.
Always.
Grimmy and Art Ketzer.
But I think I might have accidentally taught my youngest new swear.
Oh.
Embrace.
Not on purpose. Me and Evie were watching something. We were watching someone play a horror game on YouTube, and he said like, "Oh shit," and she came in. She's 3 years old. She goes, "Oh shit."
Your
Oh my
Imperial
God.
And we're like, "Oh no."
The order.
They're like parents at that age. Gotta watch it. What you say?
Yeah.
So I really like the English voice actor for Emperor Emhyr, because it's Charles Dance, the guy who played Tywin Lannister. He's like the perfect person to voice this role.
I thought you
Yeah.
bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain.
Like Tywin
Friends.
Lannister playing this role is so perfect.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days. So,
Silence.
Look, what you been up to?
Dun, dun, dun.
My daughter Cirilla. She's returned,
Well,
and she's in danger. The wild
it seems
hunt
I may
pursues her.
have participated in breaking some
You will
kind of
find
world
her and bring
record.
her to me.
What?
What?
are
Explain.
you sure? Ciri.
So, as some
Went
may
far,
or may
far
not
away.
know,
You
I've been
believe
doing
I
some
drag you here in the middle of
mingling
a
with
war to discuss
VTubers for
a
the
rumor?
since like
Like
March or
essentially
so.
everybody here.
Even an emperor.
Yeah, and I managed to
had
get
forgotten how insolent you
into
can be.
something
I
called
haven't the time to
Vverse,
convince you
hosted
nor
by
the
a
desire, in
VTuber
fact.
news reporter
Yennefer
known
will
as
do that
Alara,
after
where
the
she
war begins.
hosted hundreds of
How many men in
Of-
your army? 20,000?
people all
30?
gathered together
So
to do a
why
bunch of
me?
rounds of
You know
Fall
why.
Guys.
Because
Oh,
she
wow.
trusts you.
I was one of the
She
people who
trusts
managed to
me,
get in. In
yes.
fact, Laura pretty
So
much
tell me why you're looking for her.
inspired me to
Doubt it's about making up for all
stop
those
daydreaming
lost
about how
years.
cool
For
it
reasons
might
of
be to
state,
do this kind of
as
stuff and actually
always.
just buckle down, put in the
Enough of
effort,
this
and do
bout.
the work. So I
You
started
will agree
rapidly.
regardless, if
I
for
started
no other
rapidly
reason than
learning to
because I shall
use
slay
like
you.
Twitch streaming and
Only
OBS
customary
and even
received for the
PNG
contract.
Tuber Plus.
Considerably more.
So nothing like a good swift kick in
Save
the
your
balls.
generosity
is
for
what
those
it
whose
is.
homes your armies have razed.
Something like
I'll do
that.
it
I
for
guess the
Ciri.
terminology I
Not
had
for your
been
gold.
using
Your
was that
motives
just put
do
my
not
feet under the
interest
fire.
me.
So are you
Only
going to be like a
results.
VTuber, PNG tuber, what
Yennefer will
path you
tell you the
taking?
rest.
I'm
audience
pretty
is
much
finished.
probably going to be
Narrate.
doing like kind of live action
Taken
animation
to the
hybrid, kind of
sorceress.
like Lenore, I guess, is a bit like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I figured I'm not gonna like throw away like Blizzard, the very varied game or anything. I wanted to have like, let's have a sort of almost spin-off of sorts. Want to make a so I've been also playing a separate persona tied into my YouTube lore as a shoulder angel called Mordaka, because it's a pun, the Mordaka trope. Because I like boomer shooters and half-likes and stylish action games and stuff.
Wow. I like it.
So I figured, hey, let's plug them together, and now I'm playing the animated guardian angel of my YouTube persona. It all works.
It just works. So since the Doritos King is doing Summer Games Fest right now,
The what?
the Doritos King, like the Doritos Pope, like you don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
What?
Oh my God, you don't know the deep lore of Jeff Keighley?
He doesn't
No.
know.
Okay. Lug, do you know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of Doritos before.
All right. Okay, all right, I have to do this. I'm pausing the game right now. I gotta pull up a picture. I'll put it in the Discord chat.
Sorry, but the way you said that, Luck. Oh my God.
So, oh my God. So, oh my God. Like, this will be one of those things when I show you the picture. You will not believe it's real, but like, this actually happened.
Now I'm scared.
You should be. You should be scared. Alright, check out Discord. This is an actual picture. This actually happened.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
What the?
Yes, that's right. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild.
Alright.
I don't understand. I need the context.
This seems familiar. I know I've seen this somewhere.
Okay. Alright, we gotta like do a quick aside here. I'm opening up YouTube while streaming. This is
Meta. Slightly.
the good kind of meta. Oh my God. Alright, this is alright, I'm waiting for you to see here. This is so okay. This is so crazy. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Let's just pop this on real quick. Oh my God. Right. Let's see here. Put that as an individual thing. Okay. I think we got this. You guys talk while I say something to while I get this figured out. Alright.
I'm genuinely confused.
Oh my god. All right. Okay, we got this. Are you ready, Nix?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let me just pop this over.
Program, the Mountain Dew rank up inside of war games in Halo News. That's why I love everything.
Yeah,
Trust
this.
your friends if you drink enough. I'm doing.
This actually happened.
All right. Well, thanks for sitting down with us, and
Oh my god, that image is so cursed. Oh dear god. Oh god.
What the?
Corporate mandates are weird.
Ugh. Yeah. So
I mean, I like Nacho Doritos as much as the next guy, but is that Mountain Dew supposed to be like Dorito flavored? If so, I'm very concerned.
yes, you should be.
The eternal fire.
Also, thank you, Nix, for sharing the link.
Times it is difficult to
Oh!
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Also, anyone who knows
Time
Witcher
to take
3,
it off.
I'd consider that a proposition.
I got some mods on
circumstances.
Yennefer, by
One
the way.
I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emhyr's court?
No.
It seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back.
So
No
you notice
chance
how
he's
she's got like
mistaken.
different makeup on too?
Look,
Yes.
that's more or less what she looks like.
I
now.
downloaded a
Or
goth
so our agents
a
claim.
goth makeup mod.
Our little witch has grown
She looks
into
a lot
young
better.
lady.
Is it Nix approved?
It is Nix approved.
Okay.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
Yeah, also I think
You
she's wearing a
haven't.
different dress too.
Not a bit.
Can't remember all the mods I downloaded.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emhyr said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri.
So speaking
Using
of
related
Yet.
spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything.
I said, damn it,
really.
yet.
I knew the Wild Hunt might
It's always
sense
Yen's
it,
fault,
perhaps
but,
even find me, but
so Summer Game
I
Fest is
thought I'd
happening.
trick them.
Praise the Doritos folk.
Guess you were wrong.
What's some of your favorite
I've
game
sensed
reveals
them
that's
on my trail,
happening?
hunting me for some time.
I don't
If
think
not
I
for
have
you
had
and
any
Emir's
right yet.
soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after.
Lug, what about
I
you?
can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her,
I think for
Geralt.
me, the only one that
Before the
actually
Wild Hunt
kind of
does.
got me excited was the Power Ranger game.
Oh yeah.
The Wild Hunt.
It looks
What do you
good.
want from Ciri?
Well,
Like
I've
imagine
no clue, Geralt.
game
Might have
companies
written
giving the
them to ask,
gamers
but I
what
don't
they
think their
actually
address.
want.
well, here's what
What
I'm
kind
saying.
of
I know
hell
as much
reality
as
are we
you
living
do.
in?
It's being made by Digital
It must
Clips,
be about her blood.
the same people who
Her
made
gift.
Shredder's
As for what
Revenge.
the hunt wishes to do
It's
with that
clearly
gift,
being made with the same engine.
I prefer not to think
Also,
about
it's
it,
very
really.
clear they're taking reference the Super
So
Nintendo
where's
Genesis
Ciri been
era
seen
beat 'em ups.
exactly?
In two places.
There
Velen
was
and
actually
Novigrad.
quite a few good Power Ranger games
The trail in
on the
Velen
Super
is
Nintendo
most
and
promising.
Genesis. There's a bunch
You
of
should
them.
make that
Yeah.
your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it?
I don't
No
want him to get in
passwords,
touch
It
with
looks
me.
so much
handshakes.
better.
None.
Who, Yen?
Sorry to spoil your
Yeah.
fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts
Who
of
knew
the trade.
all it took was
All
some
we have in
mods?
Novigrad are unconformed reports.
Like she didn't look
rumors,
horrible before,
But there
but
you have the
like
help of our mutual
now.
acquaintance.
Oh, Nix, you need to bonk yourself.
Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got
Right.
a cozy flat.
I'm
on
just
Main
saying
Square.
she looks a lot
Sure,
better
she'll
than
be
she
delighted
did
to
like
see
in the
me.
game.
What about you?
Yeah,
What will
because
you
you
do?
saw her like last time. He's wearing
I
put the goth makeup
There
on.
was a
her.
magic explosion there recently.
Well, not
It blew
only
half the
that,
forest
I don't
down.
know. It
I
just,
believe this had
the
something
texture
to do
looks a
with
lot
Ciri.
better for her face.
I'll be in care.
Yeah, she's got a
Join
dress
me
mod
there
on
once
too.
you've learned
The
something.
only problem is the hair is very clearly clipping through.
Flipping through it.
Yeah.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I
Because
didn't
it's
want to spoil
Jennifer. She
things.
does stuff like that,
I heard
Geralt.
you and Triss made a great couple.
Yeah.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Yeah. Also,
Really?
also
That's your
she's like really
excuse?
jealous because of Witcher 1 and 2.
Let's drop
Yeah,
it,
with Trish.
alright? It's not what you think,
Yeah.
God. It helped me understand
lost
how
my
much
memory.
I
Oh,
love
that's
you.
your
I don't
excuse?
wish to hear
He
it.
did!
Any of it.
I mean, to be fair, he really did lose his memory.
He really did.
If anyone's to blame, it's really
Guess
Triss.
this means we need to split up again. Not my preference,
Kind
but I understand.
Because he
Clock's
took
ticking.
advantage of Geralt.
It is indeed.
Like, in
Did.
fact,
So why don't I teleport you to
Honestly?
Hell and get you there at once?
oh,
Not gonna happen.
oh,
I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get
there's
changed.
a cool little Easter egg
Have
here.
it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a
Yeah,
hero,
he does look a
alright?
lot better, honestly.
Just check those leads and come back
Yeah.
to me in one piece. I shall be waiting.
I've actually always wanted to try this.
I hate portals.
Ah,
Yeah, you can actually run through the portal.
How might I serve the gentleman?
Give me my
Better
stuff
turn
back!
my things.
legit.
Give me my sword so I can kill you.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Somewhat longer.
Somewhat.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Alright,
Yeah,
can you read
mention
C.T.
something of
James'
the
comment,
sort.
please?
So long.
Yep. Says, just got done running a quest with Yen in the last wish.
Oh, that one.
Nice.
Yeah. Was it the one where the did the last wish? Oh. I actually haven't played Gwen.
See
so,
you.
Huh. My brother used to do all of the Gwent missions. He built up his deck to be like the very best.
like no one ever was.
Pretty much, yeah. I was like, I really don't understand your obsession with this game, but go nuts, my guy.
But yeah, a lot of people got obsessed with Gwen.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited.
Gwent to
Something
me
even
looked
more
like that
important
game,
happened
that
in
card
December.
game in
Geralt
Fallout
learned that
New Vegas.
Cirilla,
I
his
don't
one-time
understand it.
ward,
They
had
try to
returned
explain it to
from
me,
afar,
and
she was
anytime
in
it gets
danger.
explained by the
He was to
characters,
find
I'm
her
just
at
even
the
more lost
Emperor's
than
command
before.
and Yennefer's behest.
Speaking of that, I love how when the Fallout TV show happened, the people were like, "You should give Caravan a try. It's actually not that complicated," you know.
It is, though. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb.
You're not dumb, Nix. I mean, I consider myself smart. Oh, you broke Yen's heart. Like, yeah, I know the quest you're talking about. He does get visibly hurt. Also, yes, CT, I also am Team Trist. So, also, I'm just gonna say this is gonna be a Trist playthrough. Are you coming to the strong up a man? They say he murdered 3 strange. Oh, sorry, wrong franchise. sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Come on.
This game looks too good to be as old as it is.
To be fair, it has had updates.
That's true.
But
still.
But yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, like,
Not good.
Music is really good too.
Yeah, I'm getting I'm glad Jared's not here. He'd be saying like, "Oh, you're just slicing air."
Ha!
There we go.
Woohoo!
I killed a bunch of level 1 dogs.
Hooray!
Yes, I've committed dogicide. All right, what's oh, hey Dave, how you doing, buddy? What's he saying?
First of all, I'd like to know what the heck is going on with Geralt's vision.
He's a little
Oh, there we go.
He's a bit drunk right now.
Is that all it takes? Geralt, I thought you'd have more of like a...
Come on, Roach.
I don't know.
He wouldn't be as much of a lightweight.
Exactly. Come on, man.
Alright, what's Dave saying, though?
Dave said the Witcher gets witched.
Slow now.
It's witching time, guys. Oh, God, I'm terrible. I am so terrible. Alright, let's pick up some contracts, everybody.
Woohoo!
Yes. Let's get witchering.
Those flowers are very big and it's very concerning.
Undiscovered location.
Like, see, look at those! They're taller than Geralt!
They've been growing. They've had some time to grow.
Move it.
So we're gonna...
You just hit a guy?
I think I did.
Oops. Forces attacked.
That was a hit and run, Nick!
You're scared of me. Oh God.
Stop! In the name of the law! We need that as a drop, by the way.
What?
The Oblivion Guard.
Move it.
Oh yeah.
What do you want?
Oh, look, his
Rejoice,
beard's growing.
For even a creature as depraved
Nice.
and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day.
Oh, look
A
at that.
handsomely profitable one, I might add.
Hey, wait a
I know
second.
you're kind
Didn't he
and
just
work
get his
for
beard
free.
shaved, like, yesterday-ish?
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes,
Wow,
splendid.
it's really growing
Here
back
are the holy
quickly.
oils.
Yeah.
Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Fire!
Once
Fire!
I've
Fire!
incinerated
Fire!
the
Fire!
bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
They're all a bunch of pyromaniacs.
Pretty much. I don't think I'd like that, though. Living next to a place where all you can smell is the scent of burning corpses.
Well, maybe you don't got a choice.
It's just, I don't know. Something about that just doesn't seem very appealing to me. Like, oh, priests are burning the dead again.
Dad! Priests are burning the dead again. I can smell Grandpa Joe. Alright.
Come on, quick, unbind me.
Unbind you?
Unbind me before the next one's come.
This
When they
okay,
come,
next
I'll
3
tend to
days
them.
comment, please.
Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
Yeah, 1 second.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor
Oh.
Division.
Long way from
Says
your army.
discrimination
The
against
army don't exist
necrophiles, and I love that newer
Blackrock
Beavis and
smashed it to
Butthead
bits.
episode where the
I
dumpster fire
scalped off into
tried
the woods
to give
just
him
before that
life
happened.
advice.
Joined a group of refugees.
How bad
Fucking
you have to
bursting
be
with
where the
patriotism,
dumpster
they
gives you
were.
advice?
As soon as they learned I'd
Literally.
abandoned Temeria in her hour of need,
I will
they
be right
beat
back
me
in
down.
just 1 second.
Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I'm not a chip.
Tough. I'll take the...
Thanks, Witcher.
I thought about just leaving him because he abandoned the area, but I don't know. Maybe he'll reward me somewhere down the line. I don't know. Alright, back to the path. Yeah, the early game is notoriously difficult because you have, like, no money. So, Nix, did you hear about the leak for the Nintendo upcoming Nintendo Direct?
I did.
A stranger! Someone
Oh.
over there!
Don't you have like the list of the stuff that's supposed to happen?
I do.
All right.
Just 1 second. I have to deal with a rat.
Hey, Brad. Okay.
Come
Lug, how you doing, buddy? I think Lug's having some more connection issues, so it's okay. Alright, let's just a little 7.
Go, quick, run, Roach.
Funny you should say that. So yeah, once Nix gets back from the little tyke, she'll read the no, this is a leak, guys. Just remember that. Okay? Oh my god.
Faster.
I think the altitude's been dealt with.
Alright, so Nix, can you read the list, please?
1 second. It's not been dealt with.
Oh, okay. She's doing her best, everybody. Nix is an awesome person. She's doing her best. So he is going to meditate, right? Because Daddy needs to heal. But yeah, it has been like really a long time since Metroid Prime 4. They had to like restart the whole thing. I think it was like Namco was doing it, but then they brought it to a Mercury team or something.
I am back.
Alright. Nix, what do you got for us?
I have a list.
She has a list, everybody. Watch out. The girl has a list.
Yep. Alright, so this is from 4chan, apparently.
Yes.
So we must all take it with a grain of salt.
All the salt, please.
And it says, Tuesday the 18th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 3 p.m. BST. Very heavy on re-releases of remasters. Cold Open, Metro The Metroid Prime 4 trailer, 2025.
Okay.
Shinya Takahashi has a welcome to the direction saying, what you just saw is the first Metroid Prime 4, which we are launching as a cross-gen title with the Nintendo Switch successor. Prime 2 and 3 remasters, Super Shadow Drop coming in September. Headline: Ace Attorney Investigation Select in October. Banjo Redo in September will have been previously announced at the Xbox Showcase. Full remake of Banjo and Tooie by Toy Super Ball has been in production in the early days of Xbox's Activision deal. Dragon Quest III HD 2D trailer 2025. Zelda Drop. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess finally coming to Switch, both $50. Wind Waker is coming August, and Twilight Princess in November. Kind of threw me off because they used TW instead of TP. I think they messed it up too.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D getting HD ports done by Grezzo, who made the original remakes. Boo! Sold in a $60 pack. Boo! Coming in July. Boo! The Legend of Zelda Oracles announced also by Grezzo. Full remake definitive versions of Ages and Seasons. They come with modes that let you experience the original 2 versions along with a streamlined mode that has all the content from both games in one. Takahashi talks about how with NSO there are a lot of Zelda games on Switch. Segues to NSO, revealing 4 swords will be coming to the service today. Also leads to more NSO updates. Metroid Zero Mission, Wario Land 1, 2, and 4. Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Fire Emblem Sacred Stone, Sonic Advance Trilogy. Smash 64. More headlines! Sonic Rush Trilogy, Rush Adventure, and Colors DS in one package coming in August. Sonic X Shadow Generations trailer. Luigi's Mansion HD trailer. Oh no, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD trailer. Just a reminder that the game is coming. The Luigi's Mansion 3DS remake by Grezzo is also being ported to Switch, launching the same day as 2 HD. One more thing is Xenoblade X is finally coming in September.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Dave here. They do sound rather fake, but like some of the stuff I can see happening, to be honest. Like, you gotta remember the like where Nintendo is right now. Like the Switch is coming, but they still have the holiday to sell, you know.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see them like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker. I could see happening. Also, I do think Metroid Prime 4 is gonna be And I Died. I do think Metroid Prime 4 is gonna be cross thing. It's just it's too late into the timeline for it not to be, you know. Either that or it's gonna be a Switch 2 launch game.
That seems crazy. It was announced before the Switch even came out. That's been like one of my most anticipated Nintendo titles in ages.
Yeah, they know it's anticipated. But I can see Twilight Princess or Wind Waker coming out.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. I like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess quite a bit. I think they're really great Zelda titles. But I'm gonna be honest, I do not like the fact that instead of just giving us HD re-releases of the original Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, they're giving us the remake HD port.
To be fair,
that burns me.
Nix, to be fair, they did do an HD re-release of Ocarina of Time on the Switch Online service.
They did, oh yeah.
Because that is an HD.
Okay, well then just give me Majora's Mask. Come on, Nintendo, give the fans what they really want.
I mean, if you want to do that, I would just say,
Die.
Did you hear that, like, the Wind Waker finally got ported to PC?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like, honestly, it'd be really cool for you to set it up and play it. But what's Dave saying?
Dave says, Wind Waker Twilight Princess remake masters could happen. I'm not going to answer all the other Zelda.
Well.
Yeah, it's just like the Wind Waker one looks so good, you know, and it will scale well too. Like, it looked good on the Wii U. Imagine how good it'll look on the Switch too.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do a whole-on, like, 3-pack with Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword.
No, they won't do that.
They're not cool enough to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I would love a Oracle of Ages like remake in the style of Link's Awakening. I think that would just be great. And we might get it. We might get it at some point. I don't think we're getting it now. I think
now for a shot of Igni.
As far as Zelda's concerned, I think our best bet is maybe even Twilight Princess, because Wind Waker might be the game they save for the next generation, because it'll look so good. Because let's be honest, Twilight Princess has not aged as well as Wind Waker. Like, Nix, you've seen that Wii U port, right?
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Like, it looks like a modern game.
Yeah.
I mean, they might do...
Honestly,
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, though, I feel like... And this is probably just the conspiracy theorist in me coming out. I feel like some of the higher-ups in Nintendo don't really like the Majora's Mask very much.
Possibly. I mean, I mean, it sold well, but like...
It sold really well.
Yeah, but I've always considered, like, honestly, personally, I've always considered it like the hipster Zelda game. If you know what I'm saying?
The black sheep of the family.
No, not
yeah,
a black sheep, but like just the hipster one.
Shit, one's still alive.
But yeah, like, it'll be interesting to see what Mercury team is working on. Like, there's been rumors that they're working on a Metroid Prime remake using their current engine. Like, imagine Super Metroid, but with like Metroid Dread graphics. The other thing is, like, there's rumors they might be doing a Samus Returns HD remake or whatever. You know, the one they did for the 3DS?
Yeah.
I think that might be more likely because there's less to do.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
Fury Dave the Imperial comment, please.
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
Metroid Prime 4 is going to be huge. It started development at Namco, then switched to Retro Studios over 5 years ago. I think it will popularize Metroid the way of Breath of the Wild did for Zelda.
I mean, it could. I mean, look at how popular Dread was.
Everything perfect, but the fourth, his men came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls
Alright, read Dave's other comment, please.
And to make sure
Metroid Prime 4 will definitely be cross-gen. Most or all of Nintendo's games will be cross-gen for the first few years. Also, it'll most certainly be retitled. 4 won't be in the title.
It's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
Well-
they might still call it 4, but I mean, Dave, you very well could be right. I
Can I just
honestly
say I love how that guy straight up like backhanded complimented Geralt right after he just said, "Yeah, I'm not going to kill you. I wasn't paid." He's like, "Oh, yeah, you're a mutinous freak, but you got a code of honor."
even
It's
evil has
basically what
standards.
boiled down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for a shot of Igni.
But yeah, you gotta realize, like, we know for sure the Switch 2 is coming this year. The other thing they said is, that they're doing a Direct in June. It will not be talking about the Switch 2. And so they literally have a full Christmas season, where they won't have Switch 2 games. But, you know, so if they're gonna be doing, like, cheap remasters, this is the time.
Yeah.
So I think Wind Waker, Twilight Princess is likely. I actually think we might get like Prime 2 and 3 remasters. That's a possibility, or the Samus Returns remake, because you got to realize Dread was made using that engine, so it actually probably would. I imagine it wouldn't be too hard to port a lot of that stuff in there, you know. And then, Lug, can you read Dave's comment?
Super Metroid is 16-bit pixel art perfection. They better not be remaking it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there you have the question of, does Super Metroid even need a remake? To most people, the answer to that would be no. Alright, so what's Dave saying?
Oh yeah, I'm predicting at least a remaster of Metroid Prime 2 will be dropped at the Direct.
Not good.
Gonna get anything done with Fusion?
I mean, Fusion, maybe. Like, imagine Fusion. Oh, shit. God dang it! I tried to roll.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretending I'm in Dark Souls. Yeah, I think, yeah, Metroid Prime 2. Samus Returns HD might happen, because, like, I don't, like, what is Mercury's team working on? Like, it's obviously they know how to make 2D Metroids.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, though? The only reason Samus Returns happened is because of Castlevania Mirrors of Fate. Okay, so Mercury's team did you know those Castlevanians, like Castlevania Legacy of Darkness or whatever? Lord of Shadow, sorry. Do you remember those? So that was like PS3 era kind of stuff. And they did a 2D HD, a 2.5D game called Castlevania Mirrors of Fate. And they actually adapted that engine for Samus. So without Mirrors of Fate, we would not have had Dread.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just weird how those things work out, you know? Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'm kind of interested in what, like, Mercury's team is doing. The other thing that I'm kind of looking forward to hearing about is the Dragon Quest HD thing, because they were doing Dragon Quest 3, and then it's kind of gone silent for a few years. There's actually rumors that they're going to turn it into the first 3 games, actually.
That would be interesting.
Run, Roach.
Alright, what's Dave saying?
The rumor is the HD 2D remaster of Dragon Quest III will actually be the trilogy. That's why it's taken so long. Dragon Quest III is the prequel to Dragon Quest 1 and 2, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, that happens so many times. Is there a name for that? Like, it happened with Lost Planet, it happened with Devil May Cry.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Yeah. The other thing is, Dragon Quest 3 is like a really important game in Japan.
And Castlevania. Castlevania did that too.
Well, they remade, like, they basically did, rebooted Castlevania, like, 3 times.
Well, I mean, like, the one that just straight up has 3 in the title is actually a prequel.
Yeah. And then, Castlevania 4 is a reboot.
Very interesting.
Oh yeah, I guess like that stuff like Xseed and Toho also did that, where they kept the numerical numbers going, even though they both got rebooted with Xseed 3 and Toho 6.
Oh, hey, Devil Flyer, how you doing, buddy?
Woo!
Alright, what's the comment say?
A wavy hand and a guffawing face.
Oh god. And what's the... Oh yeah, Dave you already read that one. I gotta say, I do like the 2D HD style. Oh my fucking god! Alright, I need more... Oh.
What's happening?
What the The fuck? I think we got a bug, guys. We have a bug. Oh my god. Alright.
We were doing so well.
Were we, Nix? Were we? I mean,
no bugs before.
Alright, we're gonna have to reboot. Oh god. Alt F4. Oh, actually, let's just do Control Alt Delete. Oh dear god. That was funny. That is funny. Oh my god. Alright, let's okay. Let's load back up here. Oh my god. Alright, what's Dave saying? Can you read it off in the meantime? So, Nix, can you read Dave's comment?
Yep. Says, "Oh, Samus Returns remaster would be cool. It's good to see a lot of 3DS games coming to the Switch now." Yeah, it's been... I'm excited for the Luigi's Mansion 2 if it does end up, because, to be honest with you, I cannot play it on the 3DS. My 3DS, one of the buttons is broken, so...
Alright.
Rip for me.
Alright. Alright, let's see. And then, what's he saying again?
Says, "I like Mirror of Fate, but it was a definite step down from Giga's Metroidvania games on GBA and DS. The Lord of the Shadow wasn't that great overall."
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah, I know, Lords of Shadow 2. Yeah, I know Lords of Shadow 2 was the one that, like, people didn't like.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission
yeah, like Mirror of the Fate
gather
1
intelligence about Ciri.
I don't remember anyone really liking the Castlevania remakes very much. At least when they first came out. I guess people kind of softened to them over time, as per usual with these kinds of things. But
Alright, I need to get more healing items, so... before I do that, I'm gonna stop at the stop at town and grab some more food. But yeah. So Nix, what other 2D HD games would you like to see?
Huh. That's a tough one.
For me, Dave the Impaler. I actually distinctly remember them calling it Godavania. Like the style. Like I remember that term like being a thing. So you're not wrong there. But Nix, which ones would you like to see? Yeah, Chrono Trigger for sure.
And I know it's probably not going to happen. I'm very positive it'll never happen, actually. I really want to see Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 get, like, proper HD remakes.
God, they need that so badly.
They do. Better camera work, more tighter controls.
Maybe I can actually finish the game.
The fact that Sonic in Sonic Adventure 1 legit looks like he's melting in certain places.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm doing the standard RPG thing. Oh, real quick. I need to, sorry. I forgot that, I did that. Alright, cool, we're good. I like how she's like, oh, it's just a Witcher. He's robbing us blind. No need to wake up.
I mean, I wouldn't raise much of a fuss either.
Yeah. Alright, what's he saying?
Dave says Chrono Trigger, obviously, and Sonic Generations was a great game. The remaster with Shadow looks good.
Oh yeah, about that. So, I need something explained to me, guys. Is this a remaster of Generations where they're adding Shadow, or is this a remaster of Generations and Shadow?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
Because I'm confused.
I'm not sure what you're asking. Like,
you know, the Shadow game.
Are they putting Shadow the Hedgehog
into Generations
in it?
Like, is this
just
one
like
game or
Sonic
two?
the Hedgehog is in there?
Is this one game or two? Is basically what I'm saying.
It's like 1.5. It's like the whole people are saying it's basically the Sonic equivalent of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
Okay.
Like, yeah, they're adding a second campaign.
And it's not Shadow the Hedgehog.
Not that uncommon. No, this second. I'm not really sure what they're even gonna call this second campaign. Like, it's gotta have a name, but I haven't seen one. But yeah, it's Sonic Generations with some new content, with the main feature being a second campaign focused on Shadow.
Interesting.
It would be cool if they actually port Shadow the Hedgehog in there. Sonic 1 is already in the base game anyway, although it is pretty unlikely given the renderware engine it was built off of is kind of defunct now, and that would be a disaster to try to get working. And
Well-
after Sonic Colors Ultimate was
the thing
tried,
is,
that could be a pain.
I know there
if they try
is
to fix
there
it.
there actually is a renderware to Unreal Engine pipeline. That's why they did the GTA collections the way they did. You know, like they just because I guess Unreal Engine can like just directly import renderware assets or whatever.
Well, this game ain't made in Unreal, so that's a bit of a non-factor.
Oh, it's not even made in Unreal, so like.
No, it's made. I'm not really sure how exactly this is done, but it's apparently made in like both Havoc Engine and Hedgehog 2.
Well, Havoc is just a physics engine. It's more middleware than anything else.
But yeah, it is weird to think, as far as I can tell, Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Colors were made in the same engine. But yeah, after they tried to port it over into a different engine,
Oh,
so that
come
fortunately
on!
really...
It wouldn't even let me move there. That's BS.
I wonder if they'd bother attempting to bring Shadow the Hedgehog over in any capacity.
What's Dave saying?
Oh, wait. There we go. I bet you'll be able to use Shadow in the original game too, as a bonus. Maybe after you beat the game. Yeah, probably, just like they did with Sonic Forces.
Yeah. That is possible.
Probably just the modern stages, unless they also put classic Sonic in a Shadow onesie, like in Superstars.
No! Don't do my boy that dirty. Come on. What are you for here?
And then Daisy, I guess Daisy had another comment for us.
The Final Fantasy IX remake sounds interesting. It's apparently going to be a very basic graphical remake like Secret of Mana and Trial of Mana, not an alt-universe pseudo-sequel like 7.
So it's basically going to be the Final Fantasy VIII remake. Like, remember how Final Fantasy VIII just got like a basic remake? Like, well, also to be fair, they had lost a lot of the code for FF8, so there actually was a lot of work that had to go into that. Same thing with Kingdom Hearts. Like, Nix, I don't know if you knew, like, pretty much all of Kingdom Hearts 1 got lost.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the
Yeah,
living.
they pretty much just had to recreate
notion of the
Kingdom
work
Hearts
we
1
did
using
just after
Kingdom
the
Hearts
battle.
2 engines.
The wounded needed tending, refugees pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you?
Also, the thing about the Trial of Mana is, like, that is actually a straight-up remake. Like, they really changed the gameplay system for that.
Took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fist tech dealer. One of them survived.
But yeah, Chrono Trigger would be
Had an
great.
awfully interesting story to tell.
I want to see Final Fantasy 6.
Intriguing.
Like, they did the opera scene
I would
in
purchase
2D
this story
for the,
from you.
Fix
For
the
all
remap,
time.
kind of showing what could happen.
Exclusively.
Don't take the bribe, damn it.
Take this and get out of my sight.
What? I want money.
Have some integrity, man.
I'm a witcher. I need money.
Didn't even seem to give you that much, but
Hey Dave, have you seen the Star Ocean 2 remake? It looks beautiful. I need to play it so bad.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Lugs, what's Dave saying?
Interest you in a pass? Check us around, right here.
9 already had a basic remaster like 8 too. Just better character models. This will apparently remake all the environments too, with other enhancements like Trials of Mana.
Can't get through without a pass, but you're in luck.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
Which
What
they
am I
do
to
with
do if you
8, but
can't
I
afford
get it.
it?
Like 8's of the 3 PlayStation ones, it's kind of
No deal.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I played Star Ocean First
Might
Apart
have a
for
little work
PSP,
for you.
and it is so amazing.
Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
What kind of work?
Nearby, just to the southeast.
Yeah, they
My
got First
sister's
Departure
husband's got
R.
a business.
Like, they basically
He
ported
and
the
some
PSP
lads
version
tidy
of
up
R and stuff.
battlefields.
Actually, I don't think it's
Problem
on
is,
computer.
there's always swarms of shite bothering them. You know, in monsters drawn to corpses. Give them some protection, and I'll swing you.
Yeah, depending
one
on what they
beautiful
announce for this
discount.
one, I actually might get a Switch Lite.
All right. See what...
Yeah, First Departure really was great. But yeah, depending on what they announce, I actually might actually get a Switch 2. Like, I'm probably gonna get a Switch 2, but I might get a I'm trying to think. Yeah, 7's pretty cool. Yeah, what I like about 8 is you can literally just break the game.
You again. Looking for a...
I think you'll swing me a discount just because.
Hi. Good idea. Discount's yours, my friend.
Like, I've never seen a game where leveling up is like the worst thing you can do. So, look, are you familiar with like how Final Fantasy VIII works?
No.
Okay. So the thing about Final Fantasy VIII is the enemies scale with you, right? So, like, a lot of RPGs, you grind a lot. But if you grind a lot, the enemies scale with you. But the thing is, it has a junction system, where, like, all the magic you get determines your stats. So the way you play the game, the way you power level in Final Fantasy VIII, is one of your guardian, one of your GFs, Quasicall, has the card ability. So what you do is you go into battle, and you basically turn all the monsters into cards. You don't get any experience, but you do get GF points, to level up their abilities. And you can get like really, really powerful, but even before the first boss. Yeah, it's really time-consuming, but it's so rewarding.
I don't know if the enemies scale up with you. Doesn't that negate the whole point of leveling up?
Yeah, that's why you don't do it. That's why you do the junction method. Because when you're leveling up your stats, you're not leveling up your level. He's like, oh, now I've gone cross-eyed. That's funny. I wouldn't do a stream of it because it's just so it's like so complicated. I don't know. The whole grinding might be boring. I think maybe I don't know. All right, look. Can you read what I think Dave says it better than me. So can you read what he says?
I really like 8. Very unique and ambitious. It had experimentation, like a Saga game, too. Enemy levels scale, but you can junction abilities from some GFs that give you permanent bonus stat points when you level up. You have to wait to level up until you get those GFs. What are GFs? I doubt it's girlfriends.
Oh, yes. You collect girlfriends in this game. Final Fantasy VIII is secretly a dating simulator. No. Of course you come back when I say the word dating simulator, of course. That is just so perfect. But no, the Guardian Forces are your summons.
You do not want to know what I had to go through. Oh my god. My grandfather had to go and get my older brother's girlfriend from work because my older brother is a useless twit.
Oh god.
So, of course, that leaves me and my mother to look after the 2 kids for a bit. Well, the younger one comes to me looking for chocolate milk because, just like her mother, her grandmother is a useless twit. So then, of course, the older one sees me getting her sister chocolate milk and is like, hey, I want chocolate milk too. Great, go get your cup. Oh, I don't want to go get my cup. Well, then I guess you're not getting chocolate milk.
Oh god.
Mistake.
She brought it finally, and then she decides to try and gargle water from me. I said, don't do that. You're just making a mess. She's like, why? Someone taught me to do it. I was like, I don't care who taught you to do it, don't do it! Someone teaches you to jump off a cliff, don't go and jump off a goddamn cliff!
Oh god, Nyx has gone full boomer.
Well, her argument to why she should be allowed to do it is because she was taught to do it. I'm just saying, just because someone taught you to do something does not mean you should go and do it.
Yeah, I'm glad I got some food on because it's making the battle a little easier.
I took the opportunity while I was getting their chocolate milk to get myself a drink, so I'm very happy.
Alright, let me guess, you got vodka?
No, Coke.
Even better. I have such a bad Coca-Cola addiction. I had to, like, specify that. Oh, God.
No, no, why, though, actually. I don't even know why. I don't mind Pepsi. Everyone gets so offended when I say they basically taste the same.
They don't. No, they don't.
To me, they kind of do. Like, there's obviously a difference. Coke is much richer, I find.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I mean, if I were saying something like, oh yeah, Coke tastes just like Dr. Pepper, yeah, I get why people make a fuss.
Like, I don't mind Pepsi. Like, you give me, you hand a Pepsi, I'll be happy. But Pepsi has a bit of a sweeter taste. Coke is a bit more, like, harsher, but like you said, richer. Also, here's the other thing. I actually prefer Coke out of a plastic bottle. That is my preferred.
Same.
Because for me, when you get it in a can, it has a bit of a metallic taste to it.
That's it, Roach.
And it goes flatter way quicker, I find.
Yeah, like glass bottles, they taste good. Like, I have no problem with glass bottles. Trust me, the hype is real for those. But those are more of just like a specialty kind of thing when you want to treat yourself. But I prefer, plastic bottles or 2 liters. The other thing is, I don't know, it tastes better out of a plastic bottle.
one of those things you can't really explain. And if somebody asks
Looking
you
for a
about it,
hunter
you just
named
kind of sit there rambling like a crazy
What do you
person.
want?
Yeah, it's
But
like,
you know. If you know, you know.
About your notice.
it's like I could
Witcher.
describe
And
it,
you
but I'd
last see
sound
your
like a
wife.
freaking wine snob, and I don't
days
want to do
passed
that.
Before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back.
Can you read Dave's
It's
comment,
funny.
please?
Sign of it.
Yeah. Says the scaling in
Notice
Final
anything
Fantasy
strange?
VIII works similar to the scaling in
No.
Sega
She were a happy, smiling
and
self.
Saga
Nothing
3
different, Elaine.
is my.
She's not run off,
well,
if that's what you're
oh,
asking.
okay. I messed that up completely.
That's okay.
The scaling
Maybe
in
she
Final
went to the
Fantasy VIII
neighboring
works
village
similar to
without
the
telling
scaling in some
No.
Saga
Sister, we're
games.
never gone this
Like
long.
Romancing Saga
looking
2,
Astra and the
Romancing
village
Saga
nun
3
saw
is
her
my
go.
favorite of that series.
She must have
Awesome
kept
game.
when they was
And it also
still
says Dr. Pepper has a
Told her
more rich
time and
caramel
again
taste,
not to wander off on
even
her
better
own.
with real sugar
She
GP
never
in
listened.
glass bottles.
I must have some menfolk who scour the woods.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right now. I can't stand Dr. Pepper. I tried tasting it once when I was really
Look in
young,
the woods. You might have missed
and
something.
it made me
Ask
gag.
around, too.
I don't
She
mind
may
it.
be friends.
Like I can
Hannah
drink
kept-
Dr. Pepper.
Keeps to
It's
herself
not
mostly.
something I'd ever choose.
Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at
Like
times.
like if I'm forced
In
to
the
drink
village,
it, it's fine.
Glenna, the butcher's wife.
I would probably
She
say
likes her best.
Coke and Sprite
Thanks.
are my two
I'll try to
favorites.
find her, but no promises.
Coke and Canada Dry Ginger Ale for me. Like specifically Canada Dry.
Like I'm sorry, Nix. If we're gonna talk about ginger ale, I have to rep my burners.
If you say sweat, I swear to God.
No, Verners is a Michigan
Take it
brand.
easy.
Okay.
Yeah, Verners is the Michigan.
Buy
ginger
in
ale.
or just peruse it.
Show me what you've got.
I also really like the crushes, like Orange Crush, Grape. Well, not Grape Crush so much because it reminds me too much of children's medicine. But cream soda.
Yes. Well, at some point I feel like I want to try Orange Crush, Fanta, and Sunkissed all in a row so I can finally identify the difference for sure.
The difference is that Orange Crush is superior in every goddamn way.
Really?
Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Alright, what's Dave saying? We may have to eject him from the stream.
Says Coke comes off as too thin and foamy for me.
Oh God! All right, Dave. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
We can't
You've
be
been
friends
evicted.
anymore. Me and Nix agree.
You've been evicted from the island.
Yes. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And what?
Don't mention a certain soda or the Juggalos will flood the chat.
Oh, you mean Fago Orange Pop? That's like I actually like Fago. Orange Pop's actually not too bad. I can drink that if I have to.
So you're that white one. Come on.
My
Rose.
absolute favorite Coke is Vanilla Coke, actually, and it's one of my aunt's favorites too. And you can't really get them anywhere where I live anymore unless it's like Christmas time, where you're really freaking lucky.
Yeah, like it was
And
everywhere.
everyone's like, oh, we'll just put some
butcher's
vanilla
wife.
extract into your Coke and it's the same thing. And I'm like, no, you don't get it. It doesn't taste the same.
Yeah.
Now he deals in carrion.
So
fallen
I do
animals.
not
Their
like
bones still
Mountain
fit
Dew.
for soup. So,
Like
buy
if I
him
have to
something?
drink it, I will. But I do love Baja Blast. Baja Blast is so good. Oh my God, I love Baja Blast.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
Nix, have you had Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
times? We talk?
No.
She seems strange
I
lately. Any idea where she might
I
have
used
gone?
to drink a lot more Mountain Dew when I was younger, but I
No?
stopped
A cheerful
very
soul
quickly
always.
early on.
If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been
Yeah,
howling
like I've
the
tried
night
to
still
drink
lately.
like the diet
Even
drinks,
the
but they
Baron's
just don't
men are
taste the
feared to
same.
come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
I've never done.
Oh, no,
never
not the
tried
Howlers.
Orange Coke.
Thanks. Farewell.
Tried to go on a Mario adventure.
All right, so since we have junk food on the brain, let me ask you guys, what's your favorite type of Doritos?
Nacho, straight up OG classic. I used to like the zestier ones, the orange that come in the orange bag.
Yeah.
But I found ever since I turned like 10, I couldn't
I
eat them
fought
anymore.
swords once. Now it's sides and O's. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
For me, so the nacho ones are good, but I am.
Wanted to ask you about
Cool
Hannah.
Ranch.
Heard she looked after your children.
Heresy.
Do you know where she is?
Cool Ranch is the
No,
stuff of the guy.
that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going or anything else?
Yeah, I still like honestly
She
Taco
said
Bell is like the
turnips
only
are healthy,
fast food
and we
place
ought
I
to
still
eat
go
them.
to.
I
It's
saw
like
her
they
go to
still
the
they still
forest
have like
with another
decently
lady.
priced food.
It was dawn
If I
almost.
want to treat
I'd
myself,
gone
I'll
out
maybe
so
go
I
to
wouldn't wet the
Wendy's.
palate.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
The problem with fast
A
food
huge
joints
pack
nowadays
roams
is
the area.
they're
None from the
they're
village dares
basically
go
the
in the
same
forest.
price as going to
Neelan's
like a
only
medium,
one not
like
afeared,
medium-sized
but then
restaurant.
he's a hunter.
Legit, it is wild. A&W, I
get a good
find,
look
is
at the
the
other
worst.
woman?
We have
Know who it was?
an A&W,
No.
a Dairy
She walked in
Queen,
front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
a McDonald's, and a Wendy's.
Thanks.
And
Farewell.
McDonald's is the cheapest, but I do not like the way it tastes at all. I like their fries.
Yeah,
They're
McDonald's fries are
solid.
good, but I find their burger is very flat. Like they have like Wendy's burgers taste amazing. All the fast
They're
food.
juicy.
Oh yes, very juicy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to avoid making a comment towards you.
They've got flavor to them. They don't taste like any
Take it
burger
easy.
you'll have anywhere else. I like Burger King too, but that's a town away.
Burger King is okay.
Go.
I don't usually go to
They
Burger King.
usually have the best deals.
Yeah, Burger King, they put coupons out there a lot, so I'll sometimes do that. And then McDonald's, if you do the app, you can actually get some decent deals, to be fair. But I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave, but I really don't have a Whataburger in my area. The two best places for burgers in my area, I have Five Guys, but obviously, you know, you want to know why they call it Five Guys? Because
Why?
Because it takes 5 guys just to pay for one burger. Like, they're good burgers, but God, they're expensive. But if I want like a good burger, but I'll pay a little bit of money, I'll go to Checkers. Like, Checkers is a little bit more expensive. But they're really good burgers. Like, it's dang near on like it's almost on Five Guys level, to be honest.
The Dairy Queen by where I live is, and this might be a little controversial for some people, but their food is terrible. The ice cream is great. They stopped selling sprinkles on the ice cream though. You cannot get ice cream with sprinkles now.
Why?
Because, and I swear to God, I am not making this up, it's a choking hazard.
Are you kidding me?
I am legit. That is the reason the chick at the window gave me one time when I was like, oh yeah, it's like a sprinkle cone. It's like, I'm kind of a basic bitch. Sometimes I just want sprinkles and vanilla in a cone. God damn it.
Nothing wrong with
She's
that.
like, oh, well, we can't put them on the ice cream cone. We can give you a dish and you can put them on yourself.
Dear God.
I was like, fucking hell!
Oh, cock
Just
it
take away my
up.
child like
Well, you
this.
cannot have sprinkles on your ice cream. Alright, I need to get out of here.
I legit held back so many terrible comments. Like, all I could think for the rest of for like a whole hour was, goddamn, how much of a fucking failure in life are you? That sprinkles are a choking hazard to you.
Oh, dear God.
I have been eating ice cream since I was basically 2 years old. Back where I used to live, there was a place called the Cheese Factory.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a big thing in that area. That was like the highlight. And it was also a, excuse me, it was also a, what do you call them? Those people, the Amish. It was also like an Amish furniture store.
Really?
Yeah. But they sold ice cream. And one of the ice creams they sold had chunks of bubble gum in it. I used to eat the crap out of that as a kid, and I loved it. Now, if 5-year-old me, sitting in the back of a van, no seatbelt, actually not even 5-year-old, 2 or 3-year-old me, sitting in the back of a van, no seatbelt, eating ice cream with bubblegum, and my grandmother almost gets into a car accident because some guy out in front of her can't fucking drive right, and I still don't choke on that. What are the chances that a child my age or older is going to choke on sprinkles? Sprinkles that dissolve once they're in your mouth.
Melt in your mouth, not your hand?
Essentially. I'm sorry, but if you choke on ice cream sprinkles, you kind of deserve what's coming in your life.
Yeah, there's kind of a special hell for that. Alright, can you get through in the comments?
Yeah. Says, fast food prices have kept pretty stable in my area. Wendy's is good, so is Sonic. You're so lucky, Dave.
Yeah.
You're treasures that. He says, Five Guys is awesome, but that's not really a fast food restaurant. It's more of an expensive chain restaurant that cosplays as a fast food burger joint.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, Five Guys kind of being more closer to, like, Applebee's or something.
And he also says, Brahms has great burgers and ice cream. They don't have those everywhere, though. Yeah, sadly, I'm a filthy Canadian, and I live out basically in the boonies.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I live in a metropolitan area. I have everything.
We used to have a KFC in our town, actually. But it was so bad they had to shut it down. And I don't mean like, oh, well, KFC, haha. No, I mean like their food could have been poisoned.
Yeah,
it was greasier than it had any right to be.
I believe it. Yeah, most
and
KFCs now are just nasty.
Like, I have had really good KFC and I love it. I love KFC with a passion.
When it's good, it's good. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I've actually only eaten at Popeyes once, and I've actually kind of come to love it. Like, I like their biscuits, actually. They are just as dry as everyone said, though.
Oh my god, KFC biscuits are so good.
We have a new place, chain that's been starting around, too, called Mary Brown's. And it's really good fried chicken. Oh my good lord. I had their spicy chicken by accident one time when I went with my aunt.
Yeah.
And she's like, are you alright? I was like, I don't know. I think I am. It's actually not the worst.
Yeah, like a place that I've kind of been going to recently the past few years. You ever heard of Qdoba's?
I have not.
Imagine a mixture of Taco Bell and Subway, but like 1 or 2 steps more upscale.
Oh yeah.
It's actually pretty good, and you can get like pretty much a full meal for like $15, and that's a problem. Where it's like you know, like a lot of fast food places, you know, if you want a full meal, you're talking like $11-12. So at that point, why don't I just go to Qdoba's? You're like, if I'm going to pay like $10-12 for a meal at Taco Bell, okay?
Right.
Why not just pay an extra $3 and get something like literally a step above, you know?
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with it?
Like, I used to get the $5
What about
boxes at Taco Bell.
Give me a bottle of something
Now what
strong.
I do is I just get 2 burritos off the value menu, and like a large drink. It costs me $7. Like, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah. We also
gotta go.
here have
I'll open the back way for you.
we've got Pizza Hut in one of the other towns.
Got company.
Not
Who is it?
terrible. I like the fact that they do the cheese stuff across. Vodka. That's always nice.
Yeah.
But we have in my town a Domino's,
looks like. Got
and
two
it's
swords,
kind of
see?
sadly the best of the pizza joints we have around us. Like they have a Mr. Mozzarella and some other place,
Wonder if he
but the
keeps an
customer
extra prick in
service
his
at Domino's
trousers
is
too.
the best.
You fucking deaf.
Domino's is a
Gonna say
Michigan
who you
brand, by
are.
the way.
Or do I need to loosen your
Oh,
tongue
really?
with me,
Nice.
Yeah, I actually used to work at the headquarters doing janitorial work. I've been in the CEO's office.
Whoa.
How about I buy
It's nothing
everybody
special,
around?
by the way.
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share around, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
I chose the peaceful option, Nick. Are you happy?
Yes.
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and whoremongers.
But yeah, when it comes
To your
to
health.
pizza,
And
I'm like
mine.
spoiled for choice in my area. There's like probably 10, like
Bottoms up.
within like a half-hour radius. There's probably like 8 separate different pizza places I could go to at any one time.
If
It's
you want
it's
a rest,
great.
come with
Nice.
me. Or the bench you can use.
When I went to Toronto last year for summer vacation with my family, we ended up getting Caesars, Little Caesars, and it wasn't actually the worst. It was really good, actually. I enjoyed it.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the
I
night?
find it funny
No.
because all of the pizza places that I've
I'm
heard
looking for
so
Hendrik.
terrible. Oh, they're just disgusting.
Man
Their
lives in
pizza's awful.
Heatherton,
Don't know
I
where
find
that
I
is.
really
other
like
side of
them.
the hill. Looked that away this morning.
And I'm
saw a
just sitting there
strange
like,
glow.
what the hell is everyone else
Imperials on
talking
the
about?
right path.
See, the thing is, certain cities have like great pizza traditions. Like obviously New York, Chicago, even Detroit has a great pizza tradition. Like we have our own style of pizza. There's Detroit style.
Anything else you
pizza,
can tell me about
which
Hendrik?
obviously I do love.
Arrived who knows where.
But yeah,
for no
like
apparent
pizza
reason.
is a kind of a big thing
Shacked
in,
up
in
with a
Detroit
widow
and Michigan in
whose
general.
husband was
So
stabbed.
that's why we have so
spat
many
on
good pizza
bread.
places.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out
Lucky.
of their way.
Dave
Always
says
seems
we
to
have
know
a
when
fast
they're
food
coming.
chicken chain in my area
Always
called
manages
Chicken
to
Express, and it
disappear.
destroys
Thanks,
KFC. You lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, I don't normally go to like chicken places. Oddly enough, this is gonna be really weird. There is a gas station, okay, in like the next town over, and they have like a fish place. Has like amazing fish. Like they make it fresh for you when you order it. It's actually like not that expensive. It is so good. It is so rich. Oh, oh God, level 33. Holy crap.
In my previous hometown, we used to have a really great Chinese restaurant, but it burnt down.
Oh.
From what I heard. Yeah.
What's Dave saying?
1 second. Says Domino's really isn't bad. The franchises in my town, very good. One of the locally owned pizza places in my town is amazing, so I would put it up against any pizzeria in the country.
Yeah, Domino's isn't bad. I just don't go there very often because like, there's not one that's like terribly close to my house. Like if I wanted to get Domino's, it wouldn't be like that hard. But like in my immediate area, like just within walking distance,
faster.
There's at least 3 or 4 different separate pizza places. Okay. The one that I go to is kind of like a local chain called Benito's. They got really good food. But if I want to, if I want to spend a little bit more money, I go to a place called Jets. Oh my God, their pizza is delicious. Like they have really good sauce. Like their sauce is like most pizzas, you can't really taste the sauce. With them, you can. It has like this kind of like slightly sweet and tangy taste to it. It's really good.
are strange.
Nice.
Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. The mist.
Building off our junk food topic and branching into something new.
We spent way too long on that topic.
No, I was gonna say, actually,
We're a bunch of
this is
fatties at
related
heart.
to junk food. This is related to that, though. A couple of nights ago, after going out for my younger brother's birthday dinner, my grandfather, aunt, younger cousin, and I all went to this kind of newer-ish, in the last 5 years, candy shop that I'd never been to before. And they had a lot of really cool, unique stuff.
Really?
It's funny because that town that we went to dinner in is kind of, it's, I don't want to say a hick town, but it's definitely a hick town. It's a heritage site, so there's a lot of cool buildings and whatnot, but most of the people there are goddamn hicks.
Well, here's the thing. Like, the best places are usually the smallest of towns.
That is true. This place, I've shared it on Twitter, but I got a couple of really great things from it. I got Mario gum from Japan, 2 pieces of it.
Oh.
And it's like 50-cent gum.
Okay.
They're grape flavored, but the Pokemon gum, the guy said, well, the Pokemon gum is cola flavored. I don't know what the Mario gum is flavored. And I was like, well, goddamn, that's a mystery. I want that. Hearing that the Pokemon gum was cola flavored, I expected a little bit more from the Mario gum, but I wasn't completely disappointed. But I also got this special cotton candy that had marshmallows inside, and they were like little Lucky Charms kind of marshmallows. And I swear to God, I almost got put into a sugar coma, but I was so happy. Like, this is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Calm down. It's over.
I actually do like some Japanese candy. Have you ever had Pocky?
I have. I love Pocky.
I love Pocky so much. It is great for computer users.
Yeah.
Like, Pocky is great because you can just like, put it in your mouth and just like eat it or suck on it. So it's really great for like video games or like computer using.
Yes.
Oh my god. Alright,
named
Dave's got some
Hendrik,
comments.
supposed to live in this village.
He says, I have a Domino's, Pizza Hut,
No
2
longer.
locally owned pizza
They
places
nabbed
within
him
10 minutes
in that
walking
hut.
distance of my house,
If you'd have heard
including
the
the
cries,
previously mentioned awesome place.
heard how a man
I'm
can
actually pretty
scream,
thin, but I
how
have
he
a
can
bottomless
suffer.
stomach. I envy you.
I do too. I
Tell me what happened
yeah,
here, step by
you
step.
probably have a good
They
time
took 'em.
metabolism, sir.
Took them all.
Like my older brother. My older brother could eat enough to put a restaurant out of business, but the man's like thin as they come.
was waning, see?
Yeah, I actually
the
had
dusk
a
went crimson like blood.
fairly high metabolism when I
Thought
was
to
younger,
myself,
but I think once I hit like my late 20s and started to slow down, and I just kind of blew
cannot
weight.
hear them.
I mean, that also coincides with me like having less physical activity, so pick your poison, I guess. Nix, have you been paying attention to the story?
Slightly.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It is.
Oh. You
They're
remember?
coming! The Wild Hunt is coming!
Yes, the Wild Hunt. Remember that Witcher 1 clip I sent you?
Yeah.
What was your reaction to it when you saw it?
Cringe.
So cringe.
Well, look, winter has come.
Oh no.
Winter has come, and apparently it didn't use the case.
Safe
It failed to use the
through
condom.
and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Yeah, I need to exercise more. I've been trying to get better at it.
Same.
So, Lug, you were kind of absent during our, like, fast food talk. What are your some of your favorite fast food places?
guess Wendy's and KFC.
Oh yeah, I guess you got a consensus there.
Woohoo!
Yay, we agree.
Oh, we can't drama farm.
Weren't
All
here
right, we got
long,
another
the
comment from
terrors.
Dave. He's
Yet the
hailing
village
us.
froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot.
The candy store in the neighboring
Never.
town next to the comic store
Peace
has
of
a ton
mind
of
to you.
imported candies and drinks. Scandinavian candy is awesome too.
I'm not really much of a candy guy, to be honest. Like I do like some
Heresy.
candy. Like there are some candies I like. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not like a candy connoisseur, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, with imported sweets, I have gotten
Village wasn't
I
plundered.
did once get to a
Hut wasn't
convention
looted.
where I got to
These weren't raiders or
acquire
thieves.
some Japanese melon bread. It is so good, and I wish I could figure out where to find more regularly. I've also never had taiyaki. I really want to try that. It's those like chocolate-filled
Fish
pastry
cakes?
things that tend to be shaped like fish.
Yes.
Oh, I
would
think
wanna
I've heard
try
of
that
those.
too.
Yeah.
Any of you guys ever had those Japanese marble sodas? I had one once.
I
It's
haven't.
not terrible.
Hmm.
It's just very hard to like get the marble down enough that you can actually drink it. But my best friend got one for me one time, and I was like, "God damn, this is amazing!"
Looks
Oh
like
yeah,
folk were here moments
I've
ago.
got a restaurant,
Whatever happened
a
to the villagers
Japanese
happened
restaurant
awful quick.
where they sell those.
Yeah.
No melon bread though.
See, I was totally against Chinese food for the longest time because I just never really had a dish that I liked. But I'd say a few years back, I discovered that like, hey, I like General Tso's chicken, so that's what I get now. There was actually this Chinese place near my house that I love to go to. It was called like Pearl River, and they had like really good food. There was like 3 different Chinese places in my area. And recently they closed down because like the shopping center they're a part of used to have a Kmart in there, and when the Kmart left, it's been slowly closing down. I think there's only like 2 things left in that shopping district. There's like a Dollar General and the Little Caesars. Literally the only reason people go there is for the Little Caesars.
There was a couple of different Chinese places in my town too, but due to COVID, they slowly started to shut down. Now the only one that I know of is, I can't remember what it's called
Tortured
actually.
him.
Hingwa's, I think.
Maybe they
but
missed something.
all I like from there
check his
is
pockets.
their spare ribs. The honey
Trousers are
garlic
stiff,
spare ribs are
as if
just
hung
to
out
die
dry
for.
midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin.
They make me very happy.
Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here.
Actually, funny thing too, my brother's ex, who I'm
check
still in
his
very good
boots.
contact with because
Blood
she's the mother of my
congealed.
nieces.
Key hidden in his
She
boot.
likes me enough that sometimes when she goes
fit a
to
keyhole
the
somewhere
city,
nearby,
she'll bring
hopefully.
back like special Chinese drinks, like sodas.
Mm.
They're fruity sodas. The first one she got me was a peach soda.
Really?
There's a draft.
It was a
Gotta
really
be a
cute
space under
glass
this rubble.
bottle too, like
Guess
pink
I should do some
coloring and
cleaning.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it tasted really good. Then she got me a lychee fruit soda. And she was like, I don't know what I expected lychee fruit to taste like, but she's like, I don't know how to explain it other than it's got kind of like a candy taste to it. And I tried the soda, I was like, holy shit, she's right. It tastes like candy.
Interesting.
They're really good. And the bottles are really cute, so I kind of collect them.
Yeah, my thing is, whenever I get Coke in like the glass bottles, I actually I keep the bottle caps and I put it in like a bottle and like a glass jar, and I call the glass jar my Fallout fund. Because like I want to eventually have like a full glass jar and have like multiple of them. Because it's just kind of fun. You have a jar full of bottle caps,
Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Henrik
Yeah.
was masquerading as a merchant.
Alright, I'm gonna be back real quick. I
What's this?
need to take some bio,
Notes
so
among the ledger
Nix
entries.
and Lug, please fill in the blanks. Jared, if you're here, I hate you.
Interesting headings.
What?
Actually, I think I'm gonna have to go into the city more often to get those drinks myself. I've been trying to ask her where she got them from. But the most she gives me is, oh, it's from like some kind of Asian supermarket in the innermost part of the city. I was like, well, god damn it, woman! That doesn't narrow it down! Very difficult to get like precise information out of the people around me. I think I'd probably be kind of a terrible Batman.
Alright, what'd I miss?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, what happened?
Subject appeared in Canada, also cited in Novigrad.
What happened?
Unchanged.
I don't know.
Nix, what happened?
He wasn't paying attention.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Drunken
It was
swine.
weird.
So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should
I was
say,
talking about those
illegally
sodas and that I
appropriated
wanted to
fort.
get some of them,
Reason
but
unknown.
like,
Talk to Baron at Crow's Perch.
the woman doesn't know what store she got them from.
Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch.
Okay.
Conflict ensued.
And
All
then
I
something
ever
about
mentioned-
being,
Find the
and then
witch.
something about being a
Talk to the
terrible
peasantry.
Batman.
Village of Midcops.
Okay, you guys are just trying to confuse me.
Caution advised.
I was
Being
so
observed
confused. It was like I was
by
listening.
nearby.
It's like someone fed
Unsettling signs.
an AI voice
Ran off.
Nix, and then it just
Water
started
bucket
saying
froze
random
solid.
things in her
Strange
voice.
glow observed in the
Okay,
sky.
you are
The
clearly
peasants
trying to
say.
pull my leg. Ha ha ha.
Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture.
I'm just
Too
gonna say
late.
this. I miss
My
Kmart.
only leads, the Baron, and some
Because they
witch.
had actually very affordable clothes. Like, that's where I used to buy a lot of my clothes and my shoes. And to be fully honest, if they were still around, I would probably still be shopping there.
I don't think I've ever been to a Kmart.
By the way, Nix, Kmart, that's another Michigan brand.
Ah,
Mostly what I remember of Kmart is finding a GameCube kiosk there and playing Star Fox Assault.
Oh my god, remember those kiosks that they used to have at all the ones?
The ones?
At the at all like the Walmarts and all the different places that you can play games on them. Do you remember that?
Lug, I think he's talking to you.
I'm not sure what this is. What?
He doesn't pay attention very much.
Yeah, we need to. I think we need to snack some sense in him or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure what the ones are.
Maybe focus on the zeros. Let us smart people figure out the rest.
You know what I miss about old gaming of the consoles?
Why?
The fact that you could just straight up use them as a weapon.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What,
think
is
we're
that
using our
not what the
consoles for
handle
very
on the
different
GameCube was
things.
for?
Nix? You have some explaining to do.
No, actually, I just miss how durable they used to be. Like, goddamn. So much has happened to all of my old gaming systems and my brother's old gaming systems. Like, they've been backed over by trucks. They've been left out in the snow. All that kind of stuff. Nowadays, you can't even, like, drop your console from, like,
Geralt and Yennefer
Too
were
into
reunited.
without being like,
Something
oh
even
no,
more important happened in this world.
I cannot
Geralt
work.
learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward,
I have
had
been
returned
slain.
from afar.
Yeah,
She was in
especially like
danger.
those N64s
He was to
are
find her
durable.
at the Emperor's command and
Right?
Yennefer's behest.
I think like the last durable console might have been like the Wii or something. I don't know.
Well, even the Wii had its problems, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd say it's the GameCube. The GameCube was just like a big hulking brute. You could literally just beat someone to death with. And it'd still be like, alright, let's go play some Metal Gear Solid, bro.
Yep.
I don't know, I just feel like as technology has progressed, it's become so much more fragile.
Yeah, I mean that's the nature of the beast. Like look at game cartridges. Like look up like how low.
Tiny.
Yeah.
I remember a day where your game could have more scratches on it than like readable disc area, and all you have to do is slap some toothpaste in that shit, and it'd be good as new.
Yeah.
Dave says you can't strangle anyone with wireless controllers when they get too mouthy during a multiplayer session. Just
Oh my
saying.
god.
He gets it! He gets it!
Yeah, this dude understands. I'm like way too high level for this, so I'm just like, I'm teasing it so bad.
Like, my Switch recently has decided that it can't go online. There's an error with the connection. It keeps telling me to restart the console. And I do. I've done it like 10 different times. And it's just the same error. So now I don't know what to do.
Oh god. Wait, your Switch was having that problem?
Yeah.
What was the issue again?
It won't go online. Like, it keeps telling me there's an error occurring, blah blah blah, can't connect.
That's really weird.
And it's like, oh, just restart the console. And I'm like, I've done that 10 different goddamn times. I go onto Twitter to ask people about, like, hey, is there anything I can do? Like, what the hell is going on? Oh, just restart the console. Great! Because that's done me so much good the past 10 times I've done it. Maybe the 11th will finally be the golden.
See, like, so many people, they're used to the, have you tried turning it on and off again? You know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Like, yes, I get, like, 9 times out of 10.
The Witcher's
That does
contact
work,
in
but
Velen
still.
was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating
I don't know what to
incognito
do.
in
I'm
that
gonna have to
war-ravaged
send it
land.
to Nintendo
His
or
mission
something. But
to
like,
gather intelligence
I
about
actively
Ciri.
use my
Yet Geralt
Switch quite a
arrived too
bit
late.
nowadays,
The Wild Hunt
especially
had reached
since
Hendrik first.
my nieces
The
love
Witcher
it.
learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the wraiths had failed to find his
I think
notes.
now that I've
Geralt
had the
read
Steam
them
Deck, I think I've
and
kind of
knew that
figured out
Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody
why
Baron,
I didn't really
a
play my
local
Switch
warlord,
that much.
and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
It just felt so uncomfortable in my hands.
Oh yeah.
You know, and also, like, I'm always laying on the couch, and I just don't like, having to get up, like, I have to get up from the couch to, like, turn on my Switch, or, like, switch out a game, whereas my Steam Deck is usually, like, sitting right here, and I can just play it. Or if I'm just sitting right here, I'll just play on my laptop, you know. 'Cause I'm lazy. Because, like, my favorite thing to do is,
Now.
this game feel like, I don't know what's going on, but like this game feels different. Like it was
weird.
Trying to do passes, but there's like lag. I'm doing good. Can you read the comments?
Yep. Dave says the data on Blu-ray discs is way more fragile than CD and DVD. That's why they have more coding to prevent scratching. If Blu-ray gets scratched, it's probably useless.
Yeah.
He also says, I use the Hori Split Pad Pro Joy-Cons. Always play in handheld.
Huh, I thought Blu-rays
I've
were
heard
even
really good
more
things about
protected.
those.
Yeah, I thought Blu-rays were more protected.
They are, but even then, they're not foolproof.
Yeah, I've had to deal with DVDs that are like fresh out of the box, never been used, and they've already got scratches making them skip.
Or even the worst is when you borrow a DVD from a library.
Hey there.
Oh.
Yeah, especially one that's like borrowed a lot.
Oh yeah, I tried to watch The Ring that way, and I probably missed about half the film because of that.
Oh god.
I mean, The Ring's not as good as the Japanese original anyway, so I don't think you were missing too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen both versions, and even though I got to see all of Ringu as opposed to a bunch of scenes missing, it's probably safe to say, yeah, Ringu was probably the better one.
Probably. I don't know, like my favorite way to game is like have a handheld game console. Like laying on my couch and then like listening to like a podcast or some other sort of like thing I can like a YouTube video I can listen to. Like that's how I watch like a lot of, you know, those like 4 or 5 hour YouTube videos. Nix, did you see the one on the Galactic Star Cruiser that woman did recently?
No, I haven't.
It's actually really fascinating. 4 hours long, but like it's really great when you got like a good game going and you're listening to it. It's really zen, especially when you have like the fan blowing in your face or you got like a nice pet in your lap. That is literally heaven. But yeah, I don't know. I might get a Switch again. I don't know.
And Dave says Blu-ray are more protected by coating to prevent scratching, but if the scratches get past the coating, it probably won't work. No skipping or anything, it just won't play.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Technology.
Gotta love it.
Fragile as heck.
Honestly, the
So
thing
Blu-ray discs are glass cannons.
Honestly, the thing that surprises me is DVDs are still sold. Like, you go into Walmart, they have a bigger selection of DVDs than they do Blu-rays. No joke.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Maybe I should send them out to the lake. Might catch something.
I don't know. Like, have you seen that, like, tapes are kind of starting to make a comeback, like, little by little?
Somewhat, yeah.
See, like, I can understand why records came back, okay? Because, like, records are the collector's format. And they work really well as a collector's format. Because you have, like, those big cases that allow for, like, really beautiful artwork and whatnot.
Yeah.
For me, I've always loved CDs. Like CDs are one of my favorites.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle.
Nick, what's your
the
preferred
auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the
My
first
preferred
shot
media
and the
format is
last
whatever
word.
gets the music to me the fastest.
I don't know, Dave. Like Blu-ray did kind of take off. Maybe not as well as DVD. Yeah. Well, the best way to watch movies are 4K Blu-rays.
Need something crafted.
Lug, what kind of media formats do you enjoy?
I usually export my content to MP4 format. I might send an AVI for a prototype.
Okay. Alright then. But yeah, I'm hoping CDs kind of make a comeback because, like, I love CDs. Like they're kind of like the best of both worlds because they're both good. Like they kind of straddle the line between analog and digital, in my opinion.
I have never gotten to use a Laserdisc, Betamax, or 8-track.
So
I've used like I've had family members who have had Laserdisc or whatever. I've been around them.
All evil's the evil's doing. Hunter said the bloodsucker crawled.
And they're cool. They're indeed cool. I don't think I'd ever get into Laserdisc though.
I found out they exist a few years ago by buying a Laserdisc special edition of Toy Story at a thrift store one day.
Really?
Thought it was a record at first. It took me a while to figure out what I was looking at.
I would say, like Dave, I would say as far as listening to music, CD is the best. CD is the most convenient. I know.
Oh yeah, especially since tapes make so much extra noise with the whirring.
I mean, tapes are so fragile. I get vinyl from a collecting standpoint. I have no argument there. But if you're collecting music to listen, like I actually own vinyls. I own a record player. Vinyl is like a pain in the butt to set up and get going. I know, like, oh, you just got, whatever. But CD is so easy. Track skipping, honestly, I am so mad that the CD player in my car went out. Because I just used to like to listen to CDs.
What are you looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
But, and you could, like, rip your CDs and use it for MP3 players. It's so convenient.
Enough is enough.
Should send him back to the witch.
So,
and cure him of laziness.
not to take this off topic, but I've been looking into a bunch of stuff on Twitter.
Oh no.
About
got a matter for your village
women,
witch. Know where I can find her.
female gamers
That's my man.
What now?
And how gaming is a man's
back
space,
so bad
blah
last
blah
week,
blah
I
blah
could
blah.
hardly move.
And
So I sent
they're
him to the
having like
witch.
genuine
Came back sprightly as a
emotional
foal.
breakdowns
Where is
over
he?
it.
In the yard.
Okay,
He's
Nix,
gone, but
I'm gonna
sleeps
say something you're probably not
Should
gonna
be
like.
hunting foxberries to feed our young ones.
Uh-oh.
It is a man's
No,
space,
lad. That
but that doesn't mean women aren't welcome in it.
some water rats last. They had
It's
food
like
for
shonen
days.
to me. Like, yeah, it kind of started out as a boys-only space, but let's be honest, there are just as many women who game as there are boys.
I get that.
They don't.
The problem I
It's
have
not-
is these women. They go like these female streamers. They go into these lobbies that are known to be toxic, and they're like, "Why is every guy so mean?"
Like, maybe you should do your research first, hun.
Like, and because you want to know the thing. If you're a girl in that space, if a guy trash talks you, trash talk them back. You don't want to know what will happen.
Exactly.
They'll respect you.
Legit.
Like,
I don't know
I've seen so many
how
videos of a girl literally just destroy a guy. And you know what the other guys are like, damn, she got you, bro.
Legit. Like, I don't understand why these girls have to make it a big. Oh, it's sorry, I'm a girl. I wasn't born to play video games. I was born to do laundry and cook and have children. Blah blah. It's like, no. You're coming into a space that you know is going to be full of mostly guys, younger guys, who are just, shit-talking dumbasses.
And you know what? That's their escape. You know, like, everywhere else in the world, they have to be normal. They just want to be space where they can just be totally stupid, where they don't have to, like, worry about all that stuff. And, it's like, because guys need their spaces to be guys, okay?
But here's my thing. My older brother didn't just like start my love of gaming. He encouraged it. The only reason I play video games today is because he brought his over and actively encouraged me to get better. No, I'm not going to beat this level for you. That takes out the fun. You want to beat it, you need to get better at it.
And
get good.
The one thing that I'll say
That's
is,
lesson.
Up until I say about 10 years ago, Nix, I'm sure you've heard of this thing called girl games, right?
Yeah.
Thing is, girl games have been replaced by cozy games.
Are you talking about a witch? I'd like...
You are wrong.
Like, I think the cozy game rebranding,
Meager hovels here, that's
genius.
all. You should get
Because
back on the high road once
guys
you
can play cozy games. Guys can enjoy cozy games. You know what I'm saying? And there's no stigma, but calling it a girls' game kind of creates a stigma.
Yeah, I guess that'd be stuff like what? American Truck Simulator, Power Wash Simulator, that kind of stuff.
That kind of stuff too. Like Stardew, Animal Crossing. I guess it's
Power
not really
Wash
going
Simulator is a dad game. Let's be honest.
I watched Markiplier play it. He's just like going at it, having the time of his life. Also going through like a whole existential breakdown.
Really?
I'm like, this is great content. Why don't more guys do this?
Can you, Nix? Can you read Dave's comment? I think he's pretty accurate.
Yeah, he says, yes, these are male spaces, but women are always
Not
welcome
from
to these
Velen.
spaces. The problem
I
is
get
some
it
women
right? You did.
want these male spaces
So,
to care
where
specifically
you
to their
from?
identity and preferences.
Originally?
Yeah.
Rivia. Blimey.
Yeah,
Some of them, not all of
Like,
them.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
just perfectly
I've been a
happy
part of
in my
like
own
way too many World of
A
Warcraft
witch
guilds
lives around here
where
somewhere.
there has
You
been
know
women
her?
who have pulled
I
their
do.
weight.
From
And not
afar,
just like,
that
oh, the
one
woman
like
is a healer.
yourself.
No, women
She
DPSs, women
listens,
tank,
understands.
all that stuff. Women
Helpful.
raid leaders.
Well, I do
Yeah, I
wish
took an order
I
from a
would
woman in a
never
raid.
stumble
So
me
what?
about.
She knew the game a lot
Know where I
better
can
than me.
find
Of
her.
course I was going to listen to her.
Go to the pond. Wild
Yeah.
swans swam
And they just
once.
act like normal
Trail
gamers.
starts
That's all we
there.
want.
Follow it to a great stone, drop where it lies by a devil that a farmer tricked into thinking it was a giant egg. Then go
Like,
right
if you're going to
into
be
the
in an
woods,
uber competitive
pass
game,
a
there's going to be
destitute
trash
cart,
talk.
and near it, find the witch's egg.
And here's the thing.
Thanks.
I
Big
can't
help.
handle that trash talk. Like, if I try to play Call of Duty, I've tried playing those like toxic type games, and you know what? I can't handle it. So you know what? I don't play the games.
Christ didn't leave us soul alive. What have become of us?
It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
Used to be a large stone near the pond.
Like, I don't play a lot of Halo or Call of Duty or anything like that, not because, like, I can't handle it, but I probably couldn't. I'd be crying if I got trash talk.
No that.
But because I'm not very good at shooters, and I know that about myself. I've tried to get better, and I'm sure I've caused my brothers and my male cousins no end of grief trying to get better, but the attempts have been made. But, like, I know where my strengths lie, and they are not shooters. I have the accuracy of a blind man, and not a Matt Murdock blind man.
Yes, you're not Daredevil, Nick, we know that.
I think it's funny, though, all these girls going on about how they've been kicked out of so many different game spaces because they were women. And I'm sitting here like, the only time I have ever played a video game online multiplayer is with my brother. And it's usually with his friends or, like, people who just kind of randomly come in. And because I'm really shy, I don't usually speak first to the people, and I kind of just, like, remain quietly in the voice chat. They're like, why aren't you talking? Speak up. What are you doing? And I'm like, don't fucking talk to me, please. And then my brother will step in and be like, yeah, she's kind of not much of a talker.
Yeah.
So I'll do the talking for her.
Yeah, like, honestly, Nick, in the time I've known you, you've really come out of yourself. I gotta commend you. Like, seriously, I've known you for like a year or two. Like, I remember when we first started talking on Twitter, like, you were very shy. Like, you were very shy, like, you can post pics of yourself. Like, you have come a long way, Nick, and I gotta say, I am proud of you.
Yeah, I still probably won't be going into very many voice chat, like, multiplayer kind of stuff and talking to random people. That's just...
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. So it's very awkward for me. I'm like, how do I break the ice here? What do I say?
Yeah, at least with me and Lug, or you know, it's like, okay, you know us.
Yeah. And there's also, like, I have really bad social anxiety, so I'm always constantly like, what if I say the wrong thing?
Oh, yeah, my autism doesn't help with that sometimes, where I get worried about that. Oh, did I say something to offend them? Oh god, that was something. I'm gonna make the excuse and just say the reason I keep, like, dying is, like, those things are, like, a lot of those are, like, really high level for me. Like, that's the excuse I'm gonna make.
That's the excuse we'll stick with.
Yes, that is why I'm playing badly.
Like, I used to play quite a bit of Halo, but it was only ever with my brothers. And I will say that, from 10 years old onward, I have never gotten any better.
Yeah. Like,
I am a shit shot.
Yeah, I am trash at those games.
Miss, cows are wheezing.
Oh,
blood lies from the
Kira.
barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No,
This quest is really
but
fun.
you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them.
Oh, Kira's
But
special.
first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Nick, do you
Enough.
realize, like,
I've
you
had my
basically
fill
just
for the
said
day. Go home.
cleaning out the barn is actually the thing that's going to help, but you had to, like, spice it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I realized that. I was like, damn, is that what she's doing? No, it is what she's doing.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Oh wow, he's got this, that's I never
Um,
realized it
um,
until now.
Dave-
He's got the Sly Cooper vision.
Oh, I call this Dark Knight vision, but yeah, pretty much. Dave, that's later on in the quest, brother. We will get there.
Anyone home?
I'm just gonna say this. So there's a
Ordinary
what's
ointment.
about to come up.
Nothing special.
If you like boobies, you're about to get some. I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, there's
Should we
probably not
censor
a
them?
single person here who cares about them, right?
Where's she run off to?
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have waited to hear Nix's
Managed
reaction.
to amass quite a book collection.
Well, I know there's nudity in The Witcher. I'm not like
Don't often
I
see
know a fair
baubles
bit
like
about
this in
it,
Velen.
but like I don't know if like YouTube. Right?
We're gonna find out. Let's just say that.
It's okay, YouTube. It's all for educational purposes.
Yes, we're doing this in Minecraft.
It's an educational game.
Yes.
We're
This is-
learning.
We're learning anatomy. I gotta finish searching the hut. Give me some more Geralt dog. Is that even a thing? I don't even know if that's even a thing.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Are you guys ready? If the stream goes down, you'll know why.
Well. Nice.
Uh-oh. What are you plotting?
It's not what I'm plotting, it's about what's going to happen.
Avert thine eyes.
Do not
I could
avert
see
thy
someone
eyes.
totally
Fix
conflating
them.
the two. It's not what I'm plotting. It's what's going to happen, or however you said it.
Oh my god.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Oh god. Alright, here we go.
What's up here?
Missed a spot.
Oh, we got boobies!
Where? Hope you didn't come to grief.
Nick, what is your judgment?
Yeah.
Turn around.
I
and
just
wait.
hope we don't get demonetized. Take it off YouTube.
If it is, I'll just like, take out the clip. The only thing I'm worried about is the stream getting taken down. Oh god. Alright, we're good now.
That is the best power to have.
Kira Metz deep in the heart of Velen.
Oh.
Thought you hated the countryside.
I can
It
assure
didn't even get dry yet.
now more than ever.
I love how
What a
Nix's
rich
reaction, like boobs, whatever.
guessed it
It's
was
just
kinfolk
changing his
just
clothes.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to
What?
astound
That'd
you,
be
Geralt.
so handy, though.
I actually
hate
envy you
getting
that sense
dressed.
of wonder.
Imagine being able to get your hair dry instantly like that.
Right? That too. I
When
want
it's
the
that
practice
long.
of
Any way
how-
to greet an old friend.
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view.
Part of the reason I
tell
shaved
me
all
what
of my
brings
hair
you
off
here.
and just said, fuck it, I'll wear wigs. Long hair is a
See you,
burden to take care of.
Geralt, just when
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None.
I guess,
We can't know too much about one another these days.
I guess, like, when you can look down and
safer
see
that
boobs
way.
whenever you want.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times,
Ah,
but I've no
well,
way of knowing who would
absolutely.
answer, or who might be listening.
I don't know, there's just something about The Witcher's graphics
You
that
just saw this question.
that I've
coming.
I've
What are
seen
you
better.
doing here?
Let me think.
Yeah.
Enjoying the country air,
They're a bit stiff.
admiring the unspoilt scenery, or is it
I
furthering
chose that
the
word
age-old
very
alliance
deliberately.
between the city and its breadbasket? No, I'm in hiding, Geralt.
It's like seeing a
Blind
woman
to the
with
state
sick
of the
head.
world. Don't you see what's happening?
You mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books,
But yeah,
hanging
that Power Ranger
soothsayers,
game,
torturing
I'm
herbalists.
actually kind of excited for it. Nix, can you read Dave's comment?
He hasn't gotten anyone. He read the last one. Oh wait, no, yes he does. Never mind. That was quick, Dave. Nice perky for large enough for pleasure, but not sloppy cow udders. Thankful 9.5 out of 10.
Thank you, Dave. I thank you. I knew
Long
I did
enough for
lie.
rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything.
Actually, his previous comment
in the
about
north, Radovit's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel.
well, Geralt song
controls the sound.
got me thinking about that book from Batman Damned.
Oh my
the
god.
uncensored version. And then that train of thought led me to the uncensored version of Batman and Robin All-Star.
They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses.
And aren't
And I
you
was
going to
a
be
member.
reading that sometime soon?
Yeah, I have the book. I actually have it here in my. It's over by my bed. I need to read it. The thing that pissed me off is I opened it up, like the entire Vicky Vale section is gone. Like I don't know if like the library removed it or DC did, but that's just like I like seeing Vicky Vale in panties as like the first shot.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Well, not only that, but it's kind of, I can't say it's
really?
integral to the story, actually, because nothing is integral to the story. There is no goddamn story.
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri.
I will say, though,
No one can know. Understand?
Cyrilla is here.
Part 9 is
The girl
not
once sought by
horrible.
the Lodge
I
of
say it's the best,
Sorceresses,
probably,
and practically every
part
ruler
of the
on the
whole
continent has
series.
landed here
Not the
in
last
Velen,
issue.
and I know nothing of it.
Well,
is she
there's
doing
also the
here?
10th issue, but it's...
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch.
The only notable thing about the 10th issue is that there are some versions that are kind of uncensored that still have like the swear words in them.
He claimed
Or at least
she
they're
would
visible.
stand out from the
Yeah,
peasant
do they say the F-bomb or whatever?
Yeah, they also use the C word.
Who was it?
Oh, see you next
Not
Tuesday?
so fast, Geralt.
Yeah.
No humble plea. No offering for the witch.
Yeah.
What's your rate these days?
What is Bat
A couple
Dongle's
dozen eggs,
contingency
3
plan?
hens maybe.
My rate rises
Cover
with
it up?
every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford
Censor
information
bar.
anymore.
See,
You're prickly.
what I
than
find
remembered.
hilarious is
Isn't living in nature's lap
like
supposed
Bat
to be
Dog had a
cleansing,
thing,
calming?
but what
Nature
really
stinks.
freaked people out was
Oh,
Batman
sod it. Don't give
being
me
a
that
giver.
look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf.
Like the
this
fact of
individual who asked
Batman
about
going
Ciri.
down on Catwoman.
No flea-bitten
that
squirtle
caused an
slob either,
uproar.
but an
Like,
elven
it's
mage.
like, come on, dude.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Like,
Well, I tried to ask
Like
him,
what?
of course, about everything.
There's a reason he's a
but you know
his
how elves
alter
are.
ego is a playboy.
Asked many more questions
The
than
mask
he
that he
answered.
wears to the public.
like I'm sorry, being a playboy means knowing how to please women, and
Yeah.
and women like to be serviced just as much as like they like to be of service, and I was vague on purpose.
He say what his name was.
And Batman
didn't.
trained for years in
And he wore
every
a mask.
possible way.
Very secretive all
Remember,
around, but
the League of
people
Assassins.
liked him.
Okay,
He was intelligent.
now I'm
and
imagining the
composed.
League of
He say
Assassins
what he
having
wanted
like
with
a
Ciri.
Only
guess,
that they were
like
to
they
meet
teach
in
you how to
Velen.
have sex.
He
or
wished to
whatever.
know she'd arrived before he did.
Oh god.
And today, class, we're going to learn how to do fellatio properly. Remember, it's called a clit. Okay, we're walking now, please.
He leave any message for her?
But,
No, but he asked that were I to meet
honestly,
her,
I feel
should
bad
leave
for
her to
you.
him.
All-Star Batman and
So
Robin,
you know where to find
absolutely
him.
hell.
Yes, he said he found a
Good
hideout
luck with
in some
that.
elven ruins near the
I
village
mean,
of
it's not as
Mykonos.
much of a hell
I'll
as
go
Avengers
there with
200.
Why? Think I'll
No.
have trouble finding this place?
No, it is. It is worse.
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he
They
never
sort
delivered
of
it.
Frank. I like
Besides,
Frank Miller's
I know
earlier
you think
work,
as I do, that she
but
might
like
be there.
I have to admit,
And I'd
even
like
as a
to see Cyrilla
kind of a
too.
fan, there's a certain point where you can just see both his artwork and his writing skills have gone downhill so terribly.
Let's go then.
Yeah.
Yes, let's.
Next, can you read Daisy Impaler's comment? I like it.
Says it's Batman
This
and
is the place.
Catwoman.
Been
For
here
fuck's
before?
sake, I'm shocked
No.
they're not into
I was
BDSM.
hoping
I mean,
the
she
elf.
literally
Yeah,
has
really?
She used that
Wait
whip
for
to
it.
primarily,
At any
solely
rate,
for hunting
I've
criminals.
no idea what to expect from this place.
And
Well, let's
stealing
find
jewelry. Literally, though.
Come on.
Alright, let's do some character stuff.
Okay, but here's something nobody probably thought they'd hear from me today. Specifically, Batman and Batman Begins.
What about it?
No, not Batman Begins. Is it Batman Begins? The one with Catwoman and Penguin. There's been so many Batman movies, I'm starting to lose track of which is which.
Oh your god. Which one? What
But,
do you mean?
The one with Catwoman and Penguin, like the sequel to the
Batman Returns.
Yeah, Batman Returns. Thank you. Batman Returns Catwoman specifically. She has to be into BDSM. I mean, she's crazy.
I mean, she's literally wearing vinyl.
Yeah.
Also the
And when they joke
the fact that Selena had a vinyl coat beforehand, like even pre, like Selena, was kind of freaky.
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny
The
too,
Wild
because they
Hunt.
joke about it being skin tight vinyl
That means
with Nicole Kidman
I
in the
thought they didn't
sequel.
exist.
But I don't think a lot of people noticed. They weren't joking about it. It literally was skin tight. Like
Navigator with them.
It was
Michelle
literally-
Pfeiffer had to basically be vacuum sealed into it.
And it was choking her. She couldn't be into it for more than like
I'd
I
rather
think like
teleport
15
us home.
minutes.
Do you really
Before
mean to
passing
throw
out.
them?
Teleport.
And she
Hurry
had
up.
to do all of those stunts on her own.
Sure, I like any of this.
Alright, can you read
Dave?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll go.
Yeah. Dave says, the thing about Frank Miller's artwork is that it hasn't gotten worse, but evolved into a more pop art style. The problem is colorists always mess up his art by doing standard coloring and shading.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Yeah, okay, but, like, I think even if they did do the proper coloring and shading, it just wouldn't look all that good to me. And I feel like that's mostly because I don't like pop art.
Yeah, like unless your name is Andy
find this-
Warhol, you can't really do it, you know. Like, hey, look, I did
And even
Superman.
Even then, I just find it very ugly and not very inspired, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just think people like pop art. It's like pop art is the same thing with Pollock. You know, Jackson Pollock. It's like they see Pollock like, oh hey,
Yeah.
the drip technique, I can do that, and they don't understand like the like theory, the crafting behind it.
The nuances behind it.
Exactly. Like, oh, I can drizzle paint onto a canvas worth my $1 million.
I think the Nostalgia Critic put it best in the Spirit review. Are we getting crazy cool Frank Miller or just plain crazy Frank Miller?
Yeah. Like
And All-Star Batman and Robin is definitely just plain crazy Frank Miller, unfortunately. Jim Lee's art is great though.
Oh, it is. Yeah, just the problem I have. The problem I have with Frank Miller is his obsession with putting German characters into his books.
Characters.
You know what I mean.
We'll say he put certain symbols into some of his books, and it's, well, holy crapola.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer was a trooper though.
She was. And the fact that she still has the whip and can still use it. Woof.
Yeah. Alright, Alright, Dave's got a comment.
That woman, badass.
Not your lucky day.
What's Dave saying?
She says Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman costume was actually painted on her body for some of the scenes. I love that movie. So do I.
Yeah. Like, everyone is just giving
Why
their
would they
A-game
do
for this
that?
movie. Like, everyone is just
Because
giving
the
their
suit
all
was
for that
literally
movie.
killing her.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny too. A lot of people didn't know this before, but the scene where she puts the bird in her mouth, that was a live bird.
Yeah.
In her mouth.
I miss that era of filmmaking, to be honest.
And Dave says that's because his comics often have gangs and gang activities where symbols are commonly used by some gangs.
Yeah, but...
Yes, but...
Okay.
The joke...
Alright. Okay. I get that, but when I'm watching The Spirit, and I just randomly see Samuel Jackson and Scarlett Johansson pop out behind a curtain wearing that outfit for no fucking reason, I draw the line. Like, I literally can't, like, I lost, that movie lost me then.
Yeah. I like the way that Doug, Malcolm, and Tamara made fun of that scene. Made even better by the fact that they couldn't actually get Malcolm on set, allegedly, so they kind of had him on the phone, pretending to be Samuel Jackson.
Oh god.
I will say, though, I do like, one thing I like about the movie is the dynamic between Samuel Jackson's character and Scarlett Johansson's character, because they really put their all into the overly bombastic boss and his deadpan sidekick, helper, whatever characters. I don't know why, but I kind of love that dynamic.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the reason why Scarlett Johansson has lasted as long as she has. Like, yeah, she's kind of banked on her beauty a lot, but she's actually a really good actress. And I think that's why she stuck around, is because, you know, people like Megan Fox. Yeah, like Megan Fox is hot, but she can't really act.
Yeah. Jessica Alba, I know people gave Jessica Alba kind of a shit time for the Fantastic Four movies.
I liked her.
But
She was great.
Yeah, she was great. And the sad thing is, a lot of people don't seem to realize, but she had to fight to get Sue Storm as more than just the pretty blonde chick. She had to fight for her role to have more.
I mean, it's really worse than that. Like, you know that scene in Fantastic Four where, like, oh look, you're naked or whatever. They added that after they cast her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Woman got no respect, and people are shitting on her for it.
I think she was great as Sue Storm, honestly.
I do too. I loved her in it.
I just think that whole entire cast was great, to be honest.
Yeah. And Dave says, you have to admit, a black guy and a Jewish woman randomly wearing SS uniforms was pretty hilarious.
I mean, depending on, like, what kind of sense of humor you have.
I don't want to say anything that could get me canceled on YouTube.
Yeah, please don't.
Well, I'll just say, I love that Samuel L. Jackson got to be overly bombastic and crazy. And Scarlett Johansson has to be the woman sidekick who's just like, he pays me, so I'm gonna, like, handle whatever crazy shit he throws my way.
And she's very good in that role, to be honest.
She is. She's like, it's like Lex Luthor Mercy Graves. It's Lex with a raving lunatic who just did things because what the hell, why not?
It still makes me mad that the only, like, live-action Mercy Graves we got is BVS. I actually think Mercy Graves is good at BVS, but they didn't really give her enough to do. Like, I think what they did do with her was pretty good. I think the actress was a great job, but they should have given her more material. Like, I was legit mad when they killed her off like that. Like, dude, Lex! He's one of your most loyal assistants. What the frick are you doing?
Yeah, but like even in the cartoons when where she was originally created, he did not have the highest opinion of her and would just kind of leave her whenever it suited him. So it makes sense, that he wouldn't give a crap even if she died, regardless of how loyal she is.
Unfortunately, I agree with you.
Because for Lex, it's like that quote from Gargoyles: "You pay a man enough, and he'll walk barefoot through hell for you."
Oh my God, Jonathan Frakes
Frakes
owned that role. Dear God.
He did. God, he did. But Lex probably sees it as the same way. Like, if he pays someone enough, he could get anyone's loyalty.
Yeah, I could see that.
The man is ingeniously intelligent, but he also has the ego to kind of go against himself.
Yeah. It's kind of, I guess you could say it's kind of like a reverse Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah. And Dave says the Spirit had its moments, but he should have co-directed with Robert Rodriguez again, like Sin City. Yeah. Definitely. The fact that we have to listen to the lead character go on about how much he wants to fuck the city does not help.
I have to kill rats!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats!
You are not helping the stereotype, woman.
Okay. Rats are friends. Honestly, if I was there, I probably would have,
Tame the rats. Exterminate what?
Do you know the diseases they spread?
You're a powerful witch, but you can't take care of a few rats.
I think they're coming out
I'd
somewhere.
But like, that's something I've also noticed a lot sometimes in Frank Miller's like newer works, like Batman, All-Star Batman and Robin, and the Spirit lead character is going on about how much he loves his city, to the point where you're like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, does he want to fuck a building? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't understand.
Rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Maybe
Wild
they
Hunt's
asked
teleportation magic is different. Got
Maybe.
specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Never!
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
We can do
If they
both.
reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides,
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri?
I need to watch.
There's something you've
Sin
not told
City,
me,
the
isn't
first
there?
one, all the way through. It
come
seems
with
like
me and maybe I
bits and
will.
pieces of it.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
No, you're not, Kira.
Oh, very well. Let's go.
Cavella Glan.
I will be right back in this.
So look, how you doing, buddy?
Ooh. I guess I can finally start to relax a little more.
That's him. That's the elf.
All that rushing to figure out
what was that? An illusion?
OBS
No.
and how Twitch streams work. PNG Tuber Plus. The big
OBS.
event I trained for finally happened.
What projection?
Now I can settle a little
Something
more.
akin to a post box for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter.
Oh yeah,
Anyone
that's
can
right.
intercept en route to its
I guess
recipient.
something I forgot to mention is like it's one of those kinds of
Message was
if I had a
different for
nickel
weird that it happened twice, kind of situations.
Indeed.
Because like,
It is what the elves would title sin.
see if this sounds at all familiar to you, because the whole event was hosted
None of you know Ciri named her sword Tyrell.
by a Gothic news reporter. You know anyone like that?
I know a Gothic therapist.
So that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
It seems to be associated with someone else who reports news with him who does all this goth stuff. I'm like, wow, now I know 2 of them.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Dave says, the thing is, the spirit was meant to be parody, just like The Dark Knight Strikes Again. But Miller didn't convey that well enough for audiences, in my opinion. Just like the SS uniforms were a satire of tropes.
Alright, Nick Slug, I need you to kind of hold the fort for a moment. I need to step away for a second again. Let's just say the Taco Bell ran right through me, so I will be right back.
I've got my water. Don't know why the ice melts so quickly now.
That's my problem now. Like, I'll get a glass of water and ice, and then I'll turn away for 10 minutes, come back, the ice is gone. I'm like, what the heck? I don't think my room is that hot. Back on to Frank Miller, though, I think it's kind of funny that we see the Joker in, like, one part/chapter of All-Star Batman and Robin, and then just never again. Like, he never features again. And it's like, well, why was he here? What did he add?
That's kind of how I don't know, maybe it's just been a while since I last saw it, but that's kind of how it felt like with his presence in Mask of the Phantasm.
What about Mask of the Phantasm?
Joker just kind of being there.
Careful.
Well, it makes sense
vapor. It's toxic.
because in Mask of the Phantasm, you kind of find out a bit more of Joker's backstory slightly, but they never give his actual name.
Patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea.
But he was like
Well,
a low-ranking mafia thug.
heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
I will say they also kind of tapped into like the Joker's Mafia connection from '89.
Yeah.
And I don't like what happens in the Killing Joke. That was until was that after? No, that's from the '80s. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little older than I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
that's probably what they did then.
Go ahead and sue me for it, but I will not like the man.
Nobody likes the Joker.
What? No, Alan Moore!
Oh.
Alan Moore can kiss my pasty white ass. And that you can quote me on that. Clip that.
And Dave says, because the story was unfinished, Jim Lee didn't want to finish drawing the series. That's fair, honestly.
Yeah, he rage quit.
But yeah, I've said it before on Twitter. I feel like Alan Moore is the epitome of people in glass houses.
Yeah. He's like, oh no, why do people love Rorschach so much? Like, we kind of have this epidemic of like people making like left-leaning traitors, making like right-leaning characters villains, and then not understanding why people love them.
But, like, the funniest thing is that Rorschach is not innocent by any stretch of the imagination, especially in the book. But there's something you can identify in him with, because he is the most morally straight-laced of the heroes in Watchmen.
And the other thing is, he's the only one who's not a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Like, there's kind of like we as humans, we value consistency. So we can respect a person where, like, I disagree with everything you say, but because you're at least consistent with your beliefs, I'll respect that.
Like, Rorschach's whole thing is that he wants to find the guy who killed his friend and save humanity from this asininely stupid plan
Must have been how they
that one of his old friends came up with to bring world peace or some other stupid bullcrap.
Vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognize
Not only that, I remember very clearly in the movie he kills a child predator.
Of these mushrooms.
Yeah,
that is based as heck.
He survived.
Well,
and wounds
tell that
heal awfully
to
quick on young witchers. Come on.
Heck, it's
Yeah,
pretty
I know.
based.
Like, I'm sorry, are you telling me I'm not supposed to be rooting for the guy who's, like, doing all these really great things?
Actually, yeah, you're not supposed to be. It's also kind of funny, like, the HBO series is totally missed the mark.
Absolutely.
And I love how it's like, oh yeah, we meant to do one season.
We wanted people to hate us, that's why we made it. Ha ha ha.
Oh
Joke's on you.
god, yeah, that's the acolyte defense.
Legit.
We want to make white people angry.
I'm not
or
making
the
this
even
for the
better.
fan, Taika Waititi.
Or like even better, where it's like person says something violent, so like it's a joke, guys. Why like can't you guys take a joke? I thought the blah blah blah.
Dave says they used to solicit the next issue of All-Star Batman and Robin for years in preview magazines. And previews magazine, but eventually they just dropped it. LOL. And says, take anything Al Moore says about Watchmen and his other DC work with a truckload of salt. Everything he says now stems from his bitterness against DC. He also hates comic fans for buying his comics. Yeah, but and this is gonna be kind of a okay. 1 second, I have to go again.
Yeah, sure, you're gonna be the one to bring him down.
Alright.
After he took down all your other buddies.
That was a fight.
It is weird to think how rarely the rarest. How many times can you think of where enemies are actually get visibly afraid of you?
I've seen it a couple times.
Pretty much just like the Batman Arkham games and prototype games that come to mind.
Oh yeah. I love like in the Predator sequences, they get like more and more scared as the thing goes on. It's great.
I mean, supposedly in universe, the demons in the recent Doom games are said to be like that, but it's just not really visually displayed in anything but the fatality animations.
Fear is you. Like, yeah, that's a badass line, but like,
Never really see it, just in the kill animations, if anything.
Yeah.
And even then, it's kind of hard to tell because they don't really have the most expressive faces.
Okay, so since you're a Doom fan, I need to ask you this. What's your take on the whole Marty Strout, like the composer situation? Since you're kind of more plugged into that than I am.
It's rather similar to that other.
Oh. Well, I know the composer Mick Gordon put out a really long session of writing on the whole situation.
He dropped the receipts, basically.
Yeah, he gave evidence for whatever was going on. But I guess, long story short, there was a lot of work he was mandated to do, and he wasn't, and payment was withheld.
Should we look for it?
Marty Stratton is more like someone way up in charge at id Software.
Yeah. I mean, like, given like how Marty Stratton conducted himself,
a sea monster,
and like what he
looks
said,
a bit like a
also like, I'm sorry, but promising an OST without actually having one definitely sounds like something
another security measure. Damn it all.
Oh yeah, I think I could be wrong. I think Mick Gordon might have even mentioned that he didn't even know that he was supposed to deliver that until it was announced publicly.
Yeah, he had to like make a deal directly with Bethesda, like Zenny, in order to get it done. And like apparently they had. But yeah, so I'm like, I'll admit this is a full like outside looking in situation, but I am totally, I'm totally on Mick Gordon's side because devs be stupid, and just the way that Marty Stratton like talks, he definitely does like the corporate speak. He sounds like a kind of person. He strikes me as the kind of person who'd do that kind of crap. Like I said, this is all speculation. Yeah, because like my thing is, like Mick Gordon has been like doing great work for years, you know, and like all the interviews I've seen of him, you know, he just seems like a stand-up guy.
No, that's what Ciri named her Mick.
Good name.
You know what's something I would love to see Mick Gordon involved in? I think would really fit his style. With his whole mix of, like, industrial metal and gothic choir and stuff.
Another security measure.
I want to see Mick Gordon get put on something involving Batman.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, like, I had recently been revisiting the Batman, the 2004 cartoon, and it's got a lot of like rock music in it, and I thought how much this contrasts with all the like gothic choir of Batman the animated series. Like, these are two very different takes. Imagine if someone did both of them, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know a composer who does something like this. It's Mick Gordon.
Alright, can you read what Dave says?
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Take anything Alan Moore says about Watchmen and his other DC work with a truckload of salt. And everything he says now, stems from his bitterness against DC. He also hates comic fans for buying DC comics. Regardless of what he says now, Alan Moore certainly did like Rosart when he wrote Watchmen. All the main characters had equal virtue and flaws, letting the reader decide, i.e., a Rosart test.
And then, yeah.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Oh, shit. Wow. Then Dave says he always wanted Trent Reznor to score a Doom game, like he did with Quake, but his music and film scores. Okay. You want to know what I'm salty about? The Academy, the year that Tron Legacy came out, it did not win Best Soundtrack. You know what it lost to? Social Network by Trent Reznor.
Look, it's rather similar to that
this thing again.
I totally forgot that was him on Quake.
Like, I'm sorry, the Social Network score is like I can't even think of a note of it. But the Tron Legacy score is just amazing.
Helpy? Does he mean that's Simon?
No, that's what's...
Good name for a horse. So, should we...
Cavella Glan.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything?
I love how even though I ran away, it's like it dragged me back in, you know?
You might say so.
It's supposed to be this super serious tone. I'm just picturing this being in like a movie, and it's this super serious tone scene, and then he jumps like Mario, and then gets flung across the room. And everyone's just talking in this somber tone. And he has no reaction to getting flung across the room in half a second.
Okay. Let me just save the game. Let's do this again. I guess that's it.
Monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Do this fight again.
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Yeah, can you read his comment?
The social network didn't even have a good score. Tron Legacy's score was way better. Trent Reznor gradually lost all his passion and creativity over the years. All his film scores are mediocre.
I am back.
Welcome back. We missed you, Nick.
I was listening in from the mobile app on my phone, and you missed a comment.
Oh, we did?
Love.
What did we miss?
Says, regardless of what he says now, Alan Moore certainly did like Rorschach when he wrote Watchmen. All of the main characters had equal virtue and flaws, letting the reader decide, i.e. a Rorschach test. Thank you, Dave. And yeah!
Anything like that ever
Rorschach, he's the best
Well,
character.
Almost.
Hands down.
A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yeah, definitely.
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Poor Geralt.
Yeah. Life is pain.
It's like he hated being me.
It's like, it's obviously right there. Oh, Nix, I don't know if you saw, remember that one ruin that killed me?
Yeah.
So I activated it, then I jumped out of the way. It pulled me back, and it still like exploded.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for C must be.
Oh. I must get treasure chest. Oh, bounty hunter. How do I get out of here? There we go. Yeah, The Social Network's a good movie. Like, Zuck would never allow that movie to be made today because it's actually very unflattering to him.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Nix, have you seen The Social Network?
No.
I'd recommend watching it. It's pretty interesting.
Look, they're opening.
It's working!
I'm gonna sound like such a child for saying this, but I think The Princess Bride is one of the very few live-action movies I've had any interest in watching ever.
Now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation.
Okay.
This very portal.
Unfortunately, I just don't find movies all that interesting.
Swallow. Sure it's safe.
I don't know what it is. I have ADHD, so that might be it.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the carnivores.
Yeah, I'll say, like, as far as Tron Ares is concerned, I'm a bit concerned. Like, I'm not gonna write it off just yet, but I'm kind of worried.
One of those things you're just gonna have to kind of cautiously optimistic.
I'm not even cautiously optimistic, I'm just cautious.
Fair enough.
Like, just like the Superman thing I'm waiting for the trailer. Oh, crap. Alright, not bad, Nick. So how about this boss fight?
What are you doing to Swamp Thing?
It's a golem. I had to trade my grappler again. I knew Nick would get the joke. Yeah, Qued is definitely my best friend in this game. What were you saying, Nick? Nick, you're saying something?
And I am back.
Welcome back. We missed you.
I had to go let my dogs in because they were. My youngest niece gave them both a treat, and one of them is very old and his teeth are rotting. But I'm very broke, and he's kind of on his last legs anyway. So there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Unfortunately, the dental work for dogs is like heckin' pricing.
Yeah, agreed. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like health stuff for
For animals in general.
you have to
really.
buy health insurance
so?
for your animal, like
Make
your
sure to
dogs
tell me
now. It's so
beforehand
bad.
next time.
My intuition's a fine.
Absolutely terrible, but yeah. So they were choking on treats, and I was like, "Oh God, if they throw up, it's not going to be in my room." So I had her let them outside so they could, go to the bathroom and everything too, while they're choking. And then I had to just let them back in very quickly.
In several domains.
Yeah, what's Dave saying?
Siri, what will you do? Any plans?
He says, It looks like Tron Ares is from the director of Maleficent 2 and the writer of Enola Holmes 2. Yeah, that doesn't fill me with excitement for this film.
No.
Yeah, like the fact that they recently announced that, like, oh, Jeff Bridges is coming back. That just seems to me it's like they realize they're effing up. So like,
Not to worry.
All right, let's bring him back.
There. Teleport over there.
Because if they were intending to bring him back from the beginning, they would have done so.
Yeah.
Swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on.
Alright.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on. Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the major sentries. Did you come here for a friendly chat with the elf?
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
If I remember correctly, this boss fight is pretty bad.
Alright, so I made the mistake of eating, like, dairy products earlier, and given that I'm lactose intolerant, I'm gonna have to, like, go off for a couple minutes. I'll be back though.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean. Go ahead, Nick, see you soon. Jared, can you read Dave's comment, please?
Run!
Sorry, plug. I call it Jared.
But Jared Leto guarantees it will make more trillions!
That is like 2 cents in actual money.
What is this?
The White Frost. Rage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest Surge. Stand at my side. Darian and I.
Alright.
Ready. Stay close.
Yeah, like Jared Leto's not like a terrible actor, but he is nowhere near as good of an actor as he thinks he is.
Want me to go?
I'll do it. Just cover me.
Stench.
What's Dave saying, Mike?
It's the currency of Morbis.
It's like bison dollars. It means nothing.
That exchange rate is brutal.
Yeah. Okay. There's this icon that is always just blocking a bit of the latest comment.
Yeah, it's a hard thing, I think.
It's the currency of Morbiston. That exchange rate is brutal.
Also, Dave, this is for you. It's Morbin time! Anyway, I keep trying to talk about the Power Ranger game, all that stuff comes up, but I'm actually legit excited for it, because this is like exactly the kind of Power Ranger game that like I want. Plus, like, I know it'll play good on my Steam Deck, so like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. I really enjoyed the what's the council next comment?
I like that silver.
What are the odds Leto's Morbius shows up in Craven, or Venom 3, or Secret Wars?
Secret Wars probably not, but like Craven, I'd say it's possible because like Sony's trying to create like their universe or whatever. So I say like it's possible. Like I give it like a 40 to 50% chance maybe. Sounds like they're saying Nicolata. Next comment.
Heard the rumor that Peter Parker in Venom 3 will be a little kid that Venom has to protect?
What?
What's wrong with Tony? Why haven't they thrown Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in all these movies?
That is like really stupid. I think it's right. Like I don't know if you've like heard like with Madam Web was supposed to be like an Andrew Garfield movie.
Kira. What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Yeah, honestly, the greatest strategy of Madam Web was
Just don't faint on me.
The fact that like it could have been a good movie.
In your firm embrace, not in your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know.
So you think we're gonna get Morbius versus Madam Web?
I guess it'll be Madam Web in time.
I blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Sorry, it was too good of a joke to pass off. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Craven does not look like the worst movie ever. Like it looks like it'll be like possibly mildly entertaining.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah,
Oh,
never.
I'm gonna say. Especially with my sword. Yeah. I mean, like, I just wish they'd create another Andrew Garfield film. It's very clear that, like, the fans want it, Sony wants it, but I think it's like just to kind of step in Marvel.
You're stubborn, Dwan.
But then supposedly,
I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Tobey Maguire's getting his next Spider-Man film.
Oh, that's the rumor. What's they saying?
Should have wrote a big role for Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in all these movies. Fast-tracked Amazing Spider-Man 3 and led up to Spider-Man vs. Sinister 6. Who's running that studio?
Sony, I can't remember, but like, the also thing you gotta realize is Amy Pascal's still in the picture.
Honestly, if anything, this is more the kind of thing that the whole multiverse craze should be doing. Instead of constant crossovers like this necessarily, just let multiple iterations of the same IP run more often.
Look at like how positively people reacted to No Way Home.
Stay calm. Focus.
I mean, that's like the complete opposite of what I just described.
Actually, I think the Spider-Man meme's overdone at this point. Corporations ruin everything.
Yeah, like you think of things like how there were two Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons running at the same time that were tonal opposites.
Also, how crazy would it be if Sally Acorn showed up in Sonic 3? I just want to say that.
That's definitely not happening.
Nope.
Oh god, I think this is like...
I think they're legally not even allowed to do that. Like, they don't even have access to all the games. There's like a specific list of games that they're allowed to draw elements from, and they can't pull anything from cartoons or comics or whatever.
Like, yeah, I know like Ken Penders pretty much owns like a good portion of the Echidna stuff.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, how about that Sonic Cross Shadow Generations?
Oh, this should be interesting.
Yeah, there's been an explosion of fan art with Shadow's wings now. I've been seeing dozens of these pictures.
Dozens? Literally dozens?
Yeah, Shadow sprouts wings for some reason. Black Arm's wings.
Oh, he's a one-winged angel now?
Nope, he has two.
Oh, he's a two-winged angel.
How well he flies, I have no idea.
Probably not well.
I mean, they did have a lot of holes in them.
Oh, he's holy?
Looked like something out of Prototype.
Oh, crap. Damn it. See, when he does that, his health recharges, so like, this fight can be pretty bad. Nick, can you look up the Nerf Brawl fight on Witcher strategy?
What now?
Sure. Wait, which side is this?
This is Witcher 3.
Ah. Aha!
God dang it. Well, I'm dead anyway, so.
In a sec. I Aha! So the fight can be broken into 3 chunks, just like his health bar. To start, focus on dodging his wide, powerful slashes with his axe. He'll usually swing 2 or 3 times. As soon as there's an opening, dodge to his side of back, and hit him with heavy blows. Use Quen to protect yourself from his axe when you are up close. Using Thunderbolt from the get-go is a good idea. Keep an eye on your toxicity levels, though. That's the first part.
See, the problem is I'm going into this fight with,
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt,
Step back.
stop telling.
I wonder how long you will last.
What? Lost your nerve?
Is that all it says about the fight? Alright, doing this now. Oh.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage.
Stay calm. Focus.
Oh yeah, so as soon as he summons the hound, go for the hounds. Do not break the bubble.
Do not break the bubble?
No, it'll drain health.
Stench.
It says, equip Igni and strike the hounds with heavy blows to kill them.
Oh. Igni, heavy blows. come on! The thing, cause like my steel sword, my silver sword is broken. So I'm trying to like switch to and it automatically switches back to silver. What's Dave saying?
It doesn't look like the director and writers have Craven. Oh, it looks like the director and writers of Craven don't have a terrible track record. May actually be decent. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man still needs to show up, though.
Lost your nerve?
See, now he's got all his health back. Like, what the hell?
Let me look into that. Says when all the hounds are gone, he'll emerge from his bubble, keep the same strategy of dodge, switching between Gwen and Igni, while also using heavy blows to his side and back. When you get his health down to the final chunk, he'll go into another bubble. He'll try to regen his own health while inside. To get him out, kill the new pounds of pack of hounds again. Use swallow if you need to. Your toughness isn't too high.
Oh god.
When he's out of the bubble again, wail on him to finish the fight. And then loot the bastard.
So there's 3 cycles, basically.
Essentially, yeah.
Alright. As long as this isn't endless.
Bastard.
Oh! We got him! Second cycle.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
Holy crap.
This looks like the elves' laboratory.
Also, if you're still here, Dave, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you always being here. Thank you. Yeah, we're probably gonna
Have a good night, Dave.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be wrapping up here soon, to be honest. But yeah, we'll probably be wrapping up here shortly. Quest is almost over. And honestly, the end of this quest, it feels like a good wrap-up point.
Okay.
So, Lug, what you got going on, sir?
Alright, let's watch this
Well,
message.
I guess I've got some more script writing.
This place is no longer safe.
Get back to.
Do not tarry here long.
Alright.
Trust no one. And above all,
So,
beware the witches
if you
of
guys haven't
Crookback Dog.
done it yet, please like, comment while you guys are
Try
going.
to reach the place where last we were
Subscribe if you
together.
can, and also, my Indiegogo is in its last few hours.
Not much to go on.
So if you wanted to grab a copy of issue 4, time is literally running out. It's got 28 hours left.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The
also,
Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the
tomorrow
projection.
I'll be streaming.
They searched
a
everything,
recap of
and if
House
they
of
had
Dragon
more
Season
time,
1,
they'd probably have torn the
recapping
place to the ground.
each episode
But
of
that doesn't
Season
change
2
the fact
as they
that
air
we
every
haven't
first
learned
week.
anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and travelling together.
Wonder why they split up.
So yeah.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
So yeah, if you want some more,
The Witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
I still have to do the con tomorrow.
Kira, if you're hiding something,
But I didn't say.
why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well,
You
I had
notice
no
the,
idea you
the
meant
beard is still
them.
growing?
If I told you
Yeah.
something, you would have rushed off to find them.
I love
But
it.
we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell
Never
you
get
everything
between
now,
a man
of
and his
course.
daughter.
Now,
Yeah?
after I safely led you through the cave,
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stop the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as
So you
the
still
nattering
liking
of
the
so
stories
many
so far,
old
Dex?
women, yet throughout my
Yeah.
first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Damn, I wish I could do that. My
How do
nightmare.
I find them?
Got
The swamps
intimidated.
are vast, dangerous, but
And
they
that's a
say the
lot
crones mark the
sorceress.
way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript
Like, can you
mentions a
actually
chapel in
lucid
Crookback
dream?
Bog,
Like, I know, like,
and
people
from
talk
that
about it,
chapel
but,
one
like,
must follow a trail of treats.
Treats.
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do
Did she
believe
just
you'll
pull that out
find
of her
your
ass?
soul. All right then.
She is a
As a
witch.
start, let's look for a way out
Okay,
of
fun
here.
game dev fact.
Good
So
idea.
whenever you see someone like hand people, like whatever you don't see in a game, the game developers don't want you to see because like they probably don't want to animate it.
Yeah, makes sense.
So like when you see a game where like they hand them to it, but you can't actually see the handing off. Yeah, that's like a
Must have burned these notes himself. The Hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Mysterious mage
Oh,
herbalist.
there's actually a quest coming up that Nix I think you'll find hilarious when we see it.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected
But
we
yeah,
might
once we
run
get to
into
ground
such
level,
things,
we're
so I
gonna end
brought
this
this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Oh dear God, thinking much.
Thanks.
It seems like almost every woman Geralt comes across just wants to bone him.
I mean, have you seen this face?
I mean, yeah, fair enough, but like...
When you look like Henry Cavil.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself.
AKA the real reason she's here.
If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
But, I'm not ready yet.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription?
Oh, the text is actually
I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just Nick, what's your take on Kira?
Four guardians, four flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first,
Geralt's like, I have no
played
idea
a
what you're
woeful
talking about.
lament. The third
just
kept
smile and nod,
his
Geralt.
face
Just
to
smile
the
and nod.
Exactly.
The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second,
Just a
played
whole lot
tune,
of,
and
I
thus
see.
they stood o'er their queen,
Yeah, the facial
who
expressions
slept
are so
beneath
good.
flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Oh dear God, I actually have to like solve it now. Nyx, I need your help.
Alright.
The quest is magic lamp. Light the braziers in the correct order. I need you to tell me what the correct order is.
Okay. Okay, so light the guard to the right of the archway.
The right of the archway. Okay, this one first.
Then to the left.
Take back now, y'all.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Alright, what next?
Then to the far right.
Oh no, far right.
Then to the far left.
Alright, take care, Taladia. Thanks for keeping the chat safe, bro. Thank you.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So,
so what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
I know at least 7 women who'd want to have that on their dressers.
At least 7? Oh, I love the way you said that. Only 7?
I don't know very many people, alright?
Oh, okay.
That's just the amount
Oh,
that
do you like my new duds?
Ew.
You don't like it? You don't like it, Nyx?
Oh, The yellow and the black. I don't know, I like the blue better. It's like a nice oilish blue. I feel like the game designers decided that the yellow and black of Nilfgaard was just designed to be as eye-gougingly terrible as possible.
Maybe.
They really wanted you to hate them.
Perhaps.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Oh, look.
I mean, I could have told you that that wall was fake. You don't usually see stairs leading off to nowhere.
I mean, unless that's a stairway to heaven.
Even then.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So,
of course.
Visit me sometime?
Like we didn't do you enough favors.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Alright, I take it back. I know how I
In
feel
that
about her.
case,
I don't like
shall
her.
be waiting.
Oh,
See you,
especially
Karen.
once the quest line is over. Trust me, you'll get it. Oh, I tried to run through. All right.
Did you loot that guy's corpse from after
did.
the fight? Good.
I did, yeah. So, Nix, did you know there's sailing in this game?
Oh boy, sailing!
Yes, we can reenact Wind Waker.
But our boat won't talk to us. It's not a true reenactment.
Screw you, I have the swift sail. Isn't this fun, Nix? We're sailing!
Hooray!
You're fun, Nick. You're fun. So yeah, we're just gonna get to civilization, repair my crap, and then we're gonna... Isn't this so much more fun than Wind Waker?
Eh.
Why is there so much realism?
You can see a campfire off in the distance, or some kind of fire. Oh, a chimney fire, never mind.
There's a tower. That's gonna be important later now.
Hooray.
Yay. Alright, we have arrived. That's cool, Nix.
Yeah.
And look, there's a blacksmith.
Oh boy.
Yes, you can repair my stuff.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
say he's offering the same things every other blacksmith in the world is offering.
You'd be right.
Weapons and armor.
Yes.
Call me crazy, but like, just have a feeling.
So long.
You have a feeling? That's not good. Who gave you permission to think next?
One of those things women shouldn't do, but do too much of.
Exactly. I'm so canceled.
Not me though. I can say it. I'm a woman.
Yeah, that therein lies hypocrisy. All right, let's cap this off. So, Nyx, thank you, you're great. Lug, thank you, you're great. Thankfully, Jared never appeared, so we were saved from his cringe. Join me tomorrow on the Friday Night Frenzy, and on Tuesday, we're playing a new game. I have not decided what it will be yet, but it shall be aggravating and Nyx rage-inducing. But thank you for joining me, everybody. Join me next Saturday, where we'll continue the adventures of The Witcher. And as always, this has been Nick for the Phoenix Press, and remember, I can only show you the door. You're the ones who walk through it.